Welcome to Virtual Mimics and Gimmicks, where a bunch of idiots pretend to know what they're doing and in the process torment me with their vicious mockery. I'm your friendly neighborhood dungeon master and player punching bag Anastasia. Playing Troy, our half-wood elf ranger with a taste for bear blood, is Sean. As Magnus, our dark and brooding tiefling rogue, is Clint. We've got Ryan playing Biren, our furball cleric who prefers liquid courage, and Tatiana playing as Poofers, our wily tabaxi barbarian. And finally, we have Amanda playing Eravir, our sexy high elf sorcerer with hair and heart of gold. And no matter how many times I say that, I still don't have it memorized. We ready for a recap? Okay, I'm ready when you are. Last time on Dungeons & Dragons Ball Z, our heroes continued their quest that began in the Underdark. During their exploration, they collected 2 mysterious gems, and they sent word of these gems to the living warden Encyclopedia Imbros, who told them that the spider goddess Lolth is seeking to have the gems reunited, which will allow for a ritual that would elevate her beyond godhood and ensure her survival through the ruin. Now, our heroes are faced with the responsibility of collecting all the gems, one of which they spotted in the shield of the Endless Knight, the champion of a tournament in Tartarus, which is the literal criminal underground city. The only way to meet the knight, however, is to win the tournament. While Magnus was handicapped by a severe case of food poisoning, the rest of our heroes have participated in and survived the tournament through to the semifinals, and though Poofers and Eravir both faced defeat in the second round, they were shown mercy and their lives were spared. Biren and Troy have continued fighting, though they had to pursue some creative tactics to beat some of their opponents. Namely, the party had to sell out their comrade and really cool NPC friend Callie to some Eos Imperium spies, who in exchange disabled the magic of the terrifyingly powerful Bard Nyx. Now Biren and Troy must face off against one another in the semifinals, and the victor will then have to fight a powerful foe in the finals. How will Biren and Troy escape with their lives? What wrenches will be thrown in the machinations of the DM's careful planning? All this and more now on Dungeons & Dragons Ball Z.
Yeah. Nice.
Alright. Just take a... Alright. So, welcome back, Clint/Magnus. It's nice to see you again.
Really nice.
Really long bout of food poisoning.
Yeah, the
that
business. Sorry.
burrito was just...
Yeah. It's
So
going
speaking of burritos and Magnus, we're gonna start our session in the Warden encampment in the Underdark. It is the morning of the tournament, the semifinals and finals of the tournament. Magnus, you wake up feeling okay for the first time in several days in game, though in real life it's been several weeks. And you get up, you do some stretches, you're feeling good, not so bloated, maybe. Everyone else, you're glad to see Magnus up. Maybe have some things to fill him in on.
Why do you keep eating those burritos?
They're so good. I mean, I don't
Worth
know.
3 days of food poisoning?
Have you had one yet?
No, because
Exactly.
it's gonna give me food poisoning.
But it's so good. I don't know.
Biren would like
Maybe
the mage
somebody
hand
must
in
be
a
a jerk
burrito.
and be poisoning me because
Callie.
these are so dang good.
Callie comes up to you and she's like, next time you get one, can I see it? Because there must be some kind of like chemical in this that is
Yes.
unknown by man. And I think it would make a really good poison.
Yes.
We're
I'm
canonizing burritos.
I'm gonna work on harnessing this. Trust me. It's gonna
The
get
Okay,
secret
great.
sauce.
I'm just so excited. Like, imagine the potential, and it's so easily disguisable too.
right. Just a harmless burrito.
Who could say no to a burrito? Like if a stranger came up to me and just offered me a burrito, I wouldn't question it. Because
I mean, you're
who would
preaching to the
taint
choir
that
here.
pure thing? Yeah,
Who is your burrito dealer?
yeah.
Ooh. It's
The
an
eel?
It's an inside joke. Hey. Shh.
He doesn't
Have
smuggle
you been
burritos.
talking
he
to the
smuggles-
eel the whole time?
Actually, I've been talking to Saul. He's been helping me out smuggling burritos.
God, I hope not. Otherwise, I
Please
have a
don't
lot of
talk to
rewriting
Saul.
to do.
Yeah, we better talk to him.
Anyways, you guys should have a great deal to fill Magnus in on. And I'm going to make you do it in character.
Ugh.
Wait.
Where do we start? Where were you last
Hey,
before you
I-
ate the burrito?
well, positives. I realized nobody's dead. So.
Nobody is dead, but there
Clearly-
were many who were almost dead.
Magnus was dead.
Oh, that's true. You did die, but
Wait,
then you
what?
were undead. Yeah, when you went to fight Nyx, the guy at the
Am I a
bar.
ghost?
Oh yeah, what happened actually?
Didn't
Did you wake
the-
up and eat a burrito?
Champion saved him.
He fought in the first round of the tournament, and then went for a consolation burrito.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Somebody poisoned me or something. Apparently, he wanted to try to finish the job.
you got clapped by Nyx the Bard. And when the founder saw your clappage, he actually unclapped you.
Was there a lot of
And then
clapping?
there was a lot of clapping from the fans, but not a whole lot from you guys. But yeah, we pulled you back into camp, and I guess you woke up and ate a burrito and have been out of commission. But since then, we've all fought in the tournament. I lost, Airveer lost, Troy and Barry are still in it. So,
What?
Yep.
And Troy.
Hey.
Wait.
Don't act so
Same Troy we're
surprised,
talking about.
you guys.
Wait, Troy's still in the fight.
He
Troy.
is still in the fight. He fought 2 rogues very cowardly.
Oh my god.
He's a practical rogue killer now. You should watch out for him.
Just so we're clear, no, he's not. But
I mean, he did town 2 rogues, Magnus. So
Both of whom were higher level than me.
maybe I should, out of character, maybe I should rebrand you as the Rogue Slayer instead of the Bear Slayer.
My bear slaying days have been, few and far between, unfortunately.
Greatly
so-
over exaggerated.
Greatly over exaggerated.
Yeah, you killed 1 bear. Just saying.
but I clapped him though.
he kind of killed 2 bears because, the one he's raising is pretty much dead off.
It's doomed.
So
Pooh Bear!
2
bears.
bears.
You mean raising? He handed it off to someone else.
Exactly.
I am
You basically
I'm
fire
not,
station that bear.
I'm not fit to be a bear father.
Oh, God.
Anywho, sure,
420
Troy.
says,
Troy.
Jaime Lannister kills 1 king and has the Kingslayer for life. I think it's oh,
You just couldn't
Well,
bear the burden of fatherhood.
Oh,
The
jeez.
bear did? No, that's too much. That's forcing it.
anyway.
Was I barely there?
Yes.
Okay.
Barely
Anyways,
a
yeah,
father.
you can call me that. Anyway,
So
we'll go by Troy the Rogue Slayer if God allows it.
you're gonna go by that for a day until you're no longer anything.
Until Magnus claps you.
Until he slays something better.
That's right.
Anyway, so they won, but Barry had to cheat to win because he would have been clapped by Nyx. And to win, we actually had to sell Callie down the river, and now she's
Yeah,
going
what?
to do research for the Imperium. So
We didn't sell her down the river.
We kind of a little bit.
You kind of
Guys-
sold me down the river a little bit.
Callie, what the hell?
What do you mean, what the hell?
They wanted to talk to Callie. We brought Callie to them, but we stayed to make sure she was safe. But now she's going to be leaving us to go back to deal with her.
You can't remember the name of my home city, can you?
I can
The
barely
one-
remember the name of my own.
The one that
I
made
can.
me leave to join you?
So
we didn't make you. We were just very convincing.
So I have some questions. Actually, I have all the questions.
That's
Um,
honestly fair, but we're not taking questions right now.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What she said. Yeah, put your foot down, Callie. Way to go.
So
No, I'm just kidding. He can
our
ask.
so we sold Callie out.
Yes.
Sorry, Callie. You're leaving us now.
Well, I'm taking, what's that word? A sabbatical to go do some research.
Okay. Back to your hometown.
Yeah.
Elm Coast. See,
Thank
I
you,
know.
Poofers. She high fives you.
Oh, I thought it was okay.
So you're going back to Elm Coast. How long are you going to be gone for?
Shrug? She doesn't
Are-
shrug. She says that out loud.
Are you at all in danger?
Probably.
Did the people that came to speak with you threaten you?
Indirectly, but it's fine. Don't worry. We've already set up things like gonna have some protection back at home. I'm smart. I got 19 intelligence.
We are the Smart Six.
Well, one of us is.
Smart 1 out of 6.
Yes.
Or 5
Um,
6.
Anyways,
Everyone
I
looks at
totally
Troy.
got this. It's fine. What's the worst that could happen?
I can say with confidence, I bet she'll be fine because I helped her organize a bodyguard.
Who's the bodyguard?
Yossi?
He is a good acquaintance of mine, and everything will be good. And I'm not going to answer any more questions.
Well,
Okay.
Oh, it's a secret.
And then Air goes to Poofers. We'll talk later.
Sure. Yes, absolutely.
All right. So, when are you leaving?
Well,
After the tournament?
you all asked me to stay through the end of the tournament, and I recommended that you should summon one of your other friends to come assist you afterwards.
Did anybody do that? Because I didn't.
I think we all have a pretty good idea of who we want.
Tempe. We're just chanting it on the warden comm. Tempe.
It's my favorite choice because I don't have to talk as him. So
Tempest doesn't have a tongue.
So,
Tempe, come meet us in the Underdark. We need you.
okay, we'll just assume you set it up because stop it. Being unreasonable.
then, okay, we're gonna come back to that. But now that we're on the rest of the tournament, it's Barry and Troy, and who else?
This really high dude named Anders is fighting some other dude, and Anders is taking drugs from the eel.
Like
well, that's
good
the
drugs or bad
assumption. We
drugs?
don't have evidence of that. We just have a good idea.
That's kind of what's happening.
I look into my
Remember,
coat.
I give you
Okay,
gave me
phew.
poison.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Sorry, a lot happened last night.
Anders is an 8 out of 10 for hotness. Just so you know.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Is-
hard to take a
but-
punch at his beautiful face.
Do you want a picture? Because I can just pull the picture of the character.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I need a picture.
Go ahead and
And
throw
what-
it in context on
What
this.
I don't
classes are they?
I don't think that his actual character model is like an 8 out of 10, so I'll send someone's fan art. Sorry, person I stole from.
What classes are they?
Anders is a sorcerer.
Who took drugs to make him stronger or weaker?
Stronger.
Stronger.
Makes his
Would
spell
you take
casting way
that to
stronger.
make him-
He
I don't know.
he wants a challenge.
I don't know if you guys slipped him drugs to make him weaker.
Well, so what we
we're
did
trying
is
to help Anders.
we went to the drug dealer basically. My good buddy the eel, if you remember, a while
I
back.
remember the
He
deal. That was Flower Boy.
Flower Boy.
Yeah.
He has been supplying Anders. I went to the eel, and Callie cooked up some things that are going to make the opposite effect happen now when he tries to take those drugs.
Got it. And have we slipped him said drugs?
He has purchased said drugs.
Okay. So, and this is all under the assumption that he's gonna win his fight. Have we thought the other side if he doesn't win his fight, even taking the strong drugs?
That is something that may happen, is that at this point, when he takes those drugs, he's going to be hindered to an even level with the barbarian that he's fighting against. So it may kind of go the other way, and I don't really have a strategy to fight barbarians.
She beat me. You gotta stay far away, because if we get up there, we're gonna get you. You're gonna get clapped. Okay? So, keep your distance.
Poofers,
if it's
you don't have
barbarian,
hands.
Clappage.
Maybe Barry take some drugs?
I mean,
I got what you need. What you need.
He opens his coat.
He has
so-
some various child's paints, like finger paints, and
I
I
do.
think 1 packet of heroin.
Hey, 2 packets of heroin and a magenta potion. I'm just saying.
Do you have a magenta potion? Every single time you bring that up, I forget what I assigned it to, and I have to ask Ryan to remind me.
But okay, so they're gonna do this fight. We don't know who's gonna win because who are we betting on?
Well, so me and Troy are fighting, and we actually already have our choreography down. And you should
Did you
put money
rehearse
on
all
blue.
night?
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
mean, after we had that bugbear matchup, we were making sure we got like our pile drivers down and
Oh, that's what
you
all that
know,
weird
off the top
grunting was
rope.
last night.
Callie's like, oh, I had the wrong idea.
But everyone should
We
be betting
were
on blue.
clapping all night long.
Oh god, that just is so much worse.
No.
So, if you'd like Barry, so are we having Barry win? Are you gonna win, or is
That's-
Troy gonna win?
That's the plan, unless I die or something.
Well, I'm saying
occupational hazard.
our
Make some
choreographed
money.
fight. On a choreographed fight, Troy's gonna lose.
That's the plan.
Okay.
So when we go to the sports books, put down money on Biren.
Would you like? Speaking of potions and helpful things, I do have this purple vial that we got identified. That it's not magenta, it's purple. That increases your wisdom +2 for 2 hours. Would that help you in a fight versus bard?
What does it mean to increase your wisdom?
You just
Means you're
it
wiser.
It means you're wiser.
But is
That-
it like quantified or something? Or
I
like,
think so.
Okay.
Didn't you just say your intelligence was 19?
Yeah, but I have my own scaling system. I don't know if everyone else uses it.
I mean, that
What
would
is
actually
2?
make a difference. That would give my
Wait.
spell casting modifier +9 instead of +8.
So
In for-
The spell
in her
casting
inf-
modifier.
Shut
Wait,
up,
you have
dum
your
dum.
own scaling system for wisdom, so you basically dictate how smart you are.
No, I have my own scaling system for everyone's physical and mental attributes. It's a scale from 1 to 20.
Ooh, how smart am I?
She looks at you for a second and seems to consult her notes.
Have you been taking notes of us?
like a 5?
Is there a journal?
Poofers, if I had to rate your intelligence, I would say it's like a 14.
I'll take it. I'm okay with that.
You and I are about as smart as each other.
But yes, I have been taking careful notes on all of you. Just in case you're curious. No, you can't see them.
So we're gonna go to this fight, and then everything goes perfectly. Barry beats either at the source of the barb that he's gonna fight.
No, I'm fighting Troy
After.
first.
Right. But I'm
Yeah,
saying
and then after. Yeah.
is the fight immediately after, or do we have a little
Short
break
rest.
or
We
rest,
have a-
if you will?
Yes. We have a brief period of time that would allow for us to rest.
Like about
Short.
4 hours or so.
Actually, how long is it? Like
It's
specifically?
2 hours.
2 hours? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's sweet actually, because
Because-
you know
Fair
why,
enough.
Troy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Erebir is
So-
not allowed to regain her spell slots.
After that little rest that you're having, and you win again, are we fighting the big scary night guy for our new gem?
That
We
is.
should probably talk about that because I don't think we can beat him.
That's when we all jump in the arena at the same
I
time.
think we're mostly just trying to talk to them because the founders saved you, and then when you were in Burrito Town, he saved Barry too. And
Burrito
he and the Black Knight have kind of been, I don't know. It seems like they're interested in us, so we kind of
They're-
want to talk to them and figure it out.
They're
Oh,
protecting us
also,
for sure.
There's some guy that's hanging out on the balcony that I'm pretty sure no one but us can see.
Oh yeah, I waved at him and he was like, he didn't know that we could see him. It's a big thing.
No. Hmm?
Is he interacting with anybody else?
He's just kind of sitting there like the weird, like,
Roll history.
I don't know.
And he also saved me in my fight against the Pyromancer. So.
How did he save you? Like cast a spell kind of saved you? or
Yeah,
you
right
in
as
the
I was
arena?
about to die, the Pyromancer, I was beating the Pyromancer, and he fired one last good fireball-ish kind of thing at me, and I saw a vision of the man in the suit basically block it and fire it back at him.
Poofers. That is what
I do
you
not
remember.
remember crap.
Okay.
Um,
So, anything else that's important that I should know before we jump in there?
So, Saul from Waterdeep has been hanging out in the box as well, so we must keep Poofers hidden from him.
Oh, your owner. I totally forgot about that. So, is he's in the owner box with the other higher up people, like the knight and the other guys?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Was
so.
up there. Yeah.
We better call him.
But
I'll go talk to him.
I think that's everything that we can recap. You know, since your burrito incident. Do we want to head into Tartarus?
Might be a good call. By the way, are we intervening?
In what?
Can't I
in
know.
the fight? Heck
I know.
yeah.
we're
Oh,
supposed
yeah,
to
I'm
be
gonna need some
very
help.
secretive, right? So we got to kind of do it on the down low, from what I was hearing.
I mean, I'm not doing anything because I think it's horrible, dirty way to fight in a tournament. But you guys are more than welcome to.
Are you still in?
She'll just sit there in judgment.
No, I'm
Oh.
not. But
Okay.
there's a certain honor on the battlefield that I'm not going to.
I can't sit there and not heal.
I can't.
You
Boo.
can't heal anyways.
That's why I can sit there and not heal very clearly.
Face fall a healing potion from the crowd.
Speaking of which, do you guys or Barry, you need any?
You need to drink some healing potions in the arena.
Callie can make 2 more. That's it.
Yeah, I'll take 2. That'll put me at 3.
Money!
I'll get,
Pay
yeah,
up.
80
Better have
gold.
my money. All right. So Tartarus.
To
After
Tartarus!
Right.
The Tartarus. What?
Troy
I
kind of
was
sends a
striding your transition, but it's fine. You're just there, I guess.
What are you saying, dude?
I was gonna say, Troy looks at Callie with kind of a little anxious desire in his eyes.
If you'd given me a second before you went to Tartarus, maybe I could have done something about that.
But it's too late now. There's no going back.
No,
First
Anya,
looks at that anxious desire and she makes eyebrows like,
Callie looks at you like a little uncomfortable and then realizes something. As you're walking to meet Umbra by the pond, who will take you to Tartarus, she kind of like jogs up to Troy and says, Troy, I made you what you guys wanted. Know that I put a lot of thought and care and sentiment into it.
This is gonna be weird, isn't it?
And she hands you a necklace that has, as the pendant, it's like a bullseye target. And she says, this is to help bring you down. Good luck.
Whoa. Troy's pretty taken aback by the actual seriousness of Callie and the sentiment that we normally don't see from her. So,
Oh, it's a
almost-
sarcastic sentiment for sure.
but still sentiment though, and he can see past that and,
It's
and
not intelligence.
appreciates. Come on,
I know,
look at
I
this. He appreciates the actual symbol of it and sees the meaning in it and takes it from her, puts it on, and then very just sincerely whispers, "Thank you very much." You know, everything.
Oh, that was the trigger
us.
word. Oh, it's gone now.
The-
I'm just kidding.
And then
You
Troy
know, you know what the word is.
puts it on, clears his throat. Enough sentiment, and then we keep walking.
Wow, so manly.
Don't we need to go to the sports book?
I got something in my eye. I mean,
What'd you say?
So many onions in that
The
burrito.
sports book?
Yeah, so Umbra is the one who will be handling your bets. As you're walking to the arena, where is my note sheet? Oh, it's under my camera. Alright, that's fine.
Are we all in cover, by the way? Or undercover?
No, I think only Aravir's was.
yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I've gone in disguise the entire time, but as this character.
Yeah, only Aravir has been disguising herself, but your character still gets recognized from the tournament. So all of you kind of get some like passing cheers. Some people are angry at you because they lost money because of you, or something like that. But some people recognize you around town. What kind of bets are we placing today?
Well, I am gonna put money on Barry.
I'm putting money on myself.
This is what I assumed, but I was hoping for like
A number?
quantities.
300 gold on Barry.
We better get our choreography right, Troy.
Where did I misspell your name?
I'm gonna do 500.
Okay. Hoofers, are you putting anything down?
No.
Troy, give me your money and I'll put it down for you so you're not betting against yourself.
Troy's
Troy-
putting.
Troy, don't do it.
I'm gonna put down 50 on myself.
No. Okay.
I'll do 250 on Barry.
And then Callie put down 300. Okay. It has been noted. All right. Do you have a couple hours before the tournament starts, or we can get straight to it?
Hey guys, you want to go talk to Saul? I kind of want to talk to him.
No.
No.
You're just trying to
Nope.
pick a fight, Magnus.
No.
You're gonna
See
get
how he's
clapped.
doing. It's true. It's pretty funny. Alright, fine. I'll talk to him, but I'm talking to him later. Just so we're clear.
So that's no. You guys are ready to just go straight in. This
Let's
like
do
hour section I had ready for you guys to go do shit. That's fine.
We did
Oh,
so much in text
well, I
RP,
mean-
there's not a lot left.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to see the fight.
Is there anything else we can do?
Erebor looks around for cotton candy.
There is cotton candy. It looks questionable though. Everything here is questionable.
Oh, hey, actually, I had a question for you guys. Have any of you ever heard of somebody named Jacenti?
That name sounds familiar.
Wait, it really does sound familiar to you?
It does.
Why?
I don't recall though.
It is very
No.
unhelpful, Barry.
What? Why are you trying to find this person?
Do you guys remember Karma?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
on a quest
Yes.
to defeat this person who is very powerful, and we need to find him. But we need to not actually do anything with him because he will clap us.
Where did you learn this word?
I don't
Did
know.
someone at school say this and you just picked it up?
I don't
His
think
parents
it's
do
saying
anything
that
call.
word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
I have been in the Thunderdome all day yesterday. Okay, you pick some stuff up.
I do not think that word means what you.
Who's letting poopers walk around unsupervised?
Umbra just like whistles nonchalantly.
But yeah, keep your ear holes open for somebody named Jacenti.
Jacenti? Can you
Mhm.
spell it?
Jacenty. Jacenti.
Is there any other detail about this person that we might want to know? Like, are they
He's
part
a
of a faction?
shapeshifter and a murderer and a thief. That's
Is he
what I got
part
out
of
of
a
it.
faction that we're aware of?
Nope.
He's like a Solar Ranger?
Yeah, he's a lone bad guy.
Hmm. Do you know when he was last spotted or where?
Well, theoretically he should have been around here, but I guess he's not around here. See, Karma was here because he thought the Nyx guy was actually Jacenti, but it turns out that's not him, so out of leads.
So if he's a shapeshifter, he could literally be anybody right now.
He could be anybody, but I guess he always goes by the same name, which seems like a really stupid decision. But I guess if you're very powerful, it doesn't really matter, and you can just look however you want to look.
How do we know you're not him?
Oh my
Because
god!
my name isn't Jacenti. It's
I always go
different.
by the same name even when I look different. Is that not what I'm supposed to be doing?
Yeah, see, exactly.
If the name is common as Erebor, does it really matter?
Yeah, it's like the Kelly of this world.
Erebor kind of sniffles a little, like her feelings got hurt.
I didn't mean it, it was just a joke. I know many very nice Erebors.
Many of them.
All right,
Anyway,
let's go watch
Yeah.
Troy get clapped.
Why did you
I-
start this?
I like
This stream
that
is
word.
brought to you by the word clapped.
You need to, Ryan, you need to take that clapping emote and, like, make it something like a bomb.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay. On to the tournament after that horrible tangent. So the first fight today is actually between our other two competitors. It is the barbarian named Zen, whom Poofers had lost horribly to. Actually, it was a very, very close match, like down to 1 HP close. And the other competitor is a sorcerer named Anders, 8 out of 10, I guess, and he has won every fight so far. The last one decisively against the individual that had beaten Erebir, and he killed her. Not Erebir, the other one, Erebir's old opponent. So now they're facing off against each other in the semifinals. Zen approaches into the arena very calmly, much as what she did when she fought Poofers. Anders is a little shaky on his feet looking. And the moment he kind of enters the arena and everyone's like, oh, like, is he okay? You guys hear a very loud whistle, like a Biren, I need you to roll a insight check on that. So he doesn't look like disabled, like he can still fight, but he doesn't look great either. Oh, that wasn't very good. You have no idea who whistled.
Womp.
It was a 9. Actually, it was a nat 1 plus 8.
It was a 1.
What was that?
Yeah, you're like, what?
Is there a bird in here?
Pretty
How
bird.
the hell did the bird get down here? Mom, don't open the
Is that
shutters.
pterodactyl?
Okay, so anyways, their fight proceeds. They, even though Anders is a little shaky, they're very evenly matched. Zen is kind of just rushing as fast as she can to get close to him because he's easy to hit, but he just runs and fires spells from far away. Because they're evenly matched, let's see who wins. Putting it up to fate. Actually,
Jeez.
Ryan, since you're going to be the one who's supposed to fight. Do you want even or odd? You can assign who's even and who's odd.
Let's have the sorcerer be 1. Odds.
All right, that was even. So the barbarian is actually the victor. It's very close, and she looks pretty charred from the just endless spells being flung at her. But in the end, Anders' disability or whatever is bothering him seems to kind of get the better of him, and he goes exhausted, and she's able to catch up and finish him. Does he die? He does. It looks like she doesn't necessarily mean to kill him with her final strike, but he kind of loses his footing and falls into the path of the full swing of this blade, or it's a great axe, I think, and takes a fatal blow and falls to the ground. She looks a little shaken from she at the first looks a little shaken from killing him, but then kind of just shrugs and leaves the arena. Meanwhile, 2 individuals come out and drag his body out the tunnel that he came in. So the barbarian will be your next competitor. Whoever
I
wins
was not
this...
expecting that at all. I've been prepping to fight a sorcerer this whole time.
Sorry. Blame the fates.
Hey, Coffee Man, resubscribing for 4
Hey,
months.
Coffee Man.
Copy.
Hey.
Could use some coffee right now. Alright, anyways, Biren, Troy, what sides are you entering from?
I'm going to enter from from the left side.
And that puts me on the right. Let me change music and stuff.
I don't really have any control other than saying roll initiative, and then making you roll persuasion checks or whatever you need to, or performance. So whenever you guys are ready, you can go ahead and roll initiative. Excuse me.
Okay, let's see here.
20 for Troy.
Oh, that's, well, great.
And
I don't
17
know why
for
it's
Biren.
going twice. It's weird. One second.
Oh, 6 for Biren.
Yeah, it was 6.
Do you have the advantage thing turned on?
I don't think so. I think it's because I had 2 beyond 20s open. Let's see if it.
Yeah, just rolled once. No, rolled twice.
Oh, that's weird. Let me see here. Well, we
It
can.
doesn't matter. We'll just
Yeah,
take
we
the
can
first
start.
roll.
Yeah. And then when I have advantage, then I'm good.
Got me.
All right, Troy, you get to go first. The crowd is into this fight. It's the semifinals. It's exciting. I'm sure our players are also cheering, hopefully, unless you're just looking on with horror. Callie's here. She doesn't usually come. And she's just like screaming at the top of her lungs, like, come here! And like, she's not cheering for Troy because she placed money on Buren, so.
Airbeer's also sitting next
Wow.
to her going, let's go, Barry!
I'm looking across the arena at Troy like it's like
He's
don't
just
worry
hanging his
about it.
head.
And then as you're doing that, there's like, she like screams at the top of her lungs, like louder than anyone in the arena. She's like, fuck him up!
Clap him.
Uh,
All right. So
And then you hear another whistle, Buren, roll inside again.
okay.
these damn birds. Just let us fight.
17. You distinctly recognize this one and then realize the other one was as well, as the eel,
Mm.
like, rooting for his own interests, I guess.
Yeah. I vaguely look over at it. I'm kind of like,
And then he yells, "You owe me so much money!"
yeah. I ignore that part.
Okay. Alright, you guys are running combat. Have fun. I'll be here.
Okay.
right.
It's your roll, Troy.
All right.
Oh, just FYI, if you're not actually like doing damage to someone, it's going to be a performance roll every turn.
Cool.
Okay. Well, luck would have it that his initiative goes first, so taking advantage of that, Troy is going to. I'm going to pull back really hard on the bowstring and use the distance advantage for a sharpshooter shot. For
Buren's looking focused.
Okay. Good to know. So that was a mod 20 to hit for 15 damage.
That hits. Ooh. Oh.
Wow. And Callie's
Wow.
like, "Oh my god, he actually hit him!"
oh my god.
Where does it hit me? Minus 15. Damn, that hurt. Like I kind of look at Troy like, good job. Like
Troy kind of impressed that he made that shot from that far.
Your HP is so low.
Yeah, I
Why is
have
this-
43 HP.
What happened to you?
I
Who
have
hurt you?
18 AC. I mean, you know, and I got cool stuff. I'm just a
You're
little glass
a player.
cannony.
God.
43,
40.
not 48.
Yeah, I was talking to you guys earlier about it. It's 43. Sorry, not
I
48.
don't know how it's so low.
What the heck?
I don't have good constitution. Stop shooting me and insulting me at the same time.
Okay.
I mean, you rolled a ton of 2s on your HP rolls.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay, yeah. So the story behind that, I mean, we got to keep fighting, but the story behind that is I actually did the big ball play of trying to roll for my HP instead of just taking, half, and I might have rolled some 1s or some 2s a couple times, so.
Our DM lets us re-roll once. I don't know if that's standard, so he rolled the
It
lowest
isn't.
you could possibly roll.
Yeah, it wasn't ideal.
Alright, go ahead. Kill each
All
other.
right. Alright, so, Troy notches another arrow just for a regular shot and kind of arcs it across over at Barry for. Did I take it off? Shoot, hopefully I took it off. I think I took it off.
You mean the sharpshooter damage?
Yeah.
Even if we did, we could just subtract it.
Okay. Ah, dang. Okay.
So, mod 23 to
So
hit.
23 to hit for 5 piercing.
All right.
Damn.
Okay,
I nudge
and then-
Aravir and I'm like, he's really good when he's not supposed to be.
I'm in my mind. I'm like, oh man, I really hope that we don't throw this bet. We were rigging
Callie's
it.
like, Callie turns to Arabian, like, or actually she's next to Pooper. She grabs Pooper's and it's like, if I lose this money, I don't know what I'm gonna do. That was the last of it.
Poopers looks into her soul and she's like, "It's okay, you still have the shells."
You're right.
Who's like, I'm getting paid one way or another, whether it be from them or from Troy.
Actually, Callie says, I put those down too.
What? That's our money.
She did.
Jeez. All right. Troy shoots a dirty look over in the general direction of his friends, and then runs for cover behind the pillar. And that's it for him.
All right.
Excellent hearing.
Okay. I am going.
No, it's so good.
I'm gonna dash, and I'm gonna hide behind this pillar, and I'm gonna pop a health pot.
Okay.
Was it 2d4 plus 2?
Yes.
Why did it? Well, I got two 4s. It's rolling
Let's
twice
see.
for me right now.
I don't know. Do
Yeah.
you have it on advantage on D&D Beyond?
Well,
Or
I
on
just,
on Roll20?
where is that?
If you hover over the dice on the left toolbar, there's an
Yeah.
advantage dice roller to that on.
I don't think I have that on.
Right, well, the 4s are fine because they were the first
Okay.
two.
Yeah. So that's 10 HP back to me.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
Okay.
I got arrows sticking like in my shoulder and in my stomach.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like,
Actually,
oh, well, okay, I guess this fight's looking pretty real at least.
So, I am going to, let's see. I'm gonna go run to this side and try a ricochet shot off of. I don't know how to show the pillar, but whatever that pillar is.
Oh,
between
behind him.
Bjorn
You can
and I,
you can
behind
ping
him.
by clicking. Cool.
That okay? Yeah, this one, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Spicy.
And I'm just
because it's a ricochet shot. I'm gonna add a little bit to Bjorn's AC. Because
Okay.
it's harder to hit this.
so I'm just gonna go for broken do 2 at the same time on the ricochet shot.
Bjorn, you get a +2 to your AC for this attack.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, so one of them misses, but that was a 13 for the first shot and a 27 for the second.
Damn.
So yeah, the second one definitely hits you. The first one, it's like goes like right here, and then the second one just like hits you in the shoulder or something. I don't know. Do you have a place you want to be hit? You lose the
Oh, you
inspiration I
can't
gave you
adventure
earlier.
anymore.
That was
Okay.
a good pun, though. No, you lose it because of what you just said.
She's
All right.
revoking her inspiration.
And then just sheer surprise that actually worked. Troy goes running back for full cover behind the pillar. Kind of back up against the wall, going, "Oh God, I think I'm pissing him off."
Ah!
I think you mean clap.
Hate this.
That hits. So if I move on my next turn. Okay. Right. Yeah, I'm not meta. Yeah. So what was the initial? Sorry, you hit me. What was the initial damage of it? 13. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh god, there he is. You can see the panic in Troy's face as he realizes he's lost that distance advantage. So I pull out my crossbow grappling hook and fire a shot up to the top of the pillar, and I'm going to try and gain the high ground. So what would you like me to roll for that?
Say that again.
Oh, I was muted. Sorry about that, Coffee. For the people that didn't hear, I used Booming Blade. It's weird that it auto-muted.
Kerplan.
But yeah, I used
What
Booming
was
Blade.
Troy doing?
I'm firing my grappling hook crossbow up to the top of the pillar and trying to gain higher ground here. What would
Alright.
you like me to roll for that?
Either acrobatics or athletics is fine.
Okay. 22.
Okay, you pull yourself up. That's your action, though, to do this.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then since does that count as moving? That probably counts as moving, right?
Yeah, that's like his pretty much entire turn.
Yeah.
That doesn't
so-
count as moving.
well,
Come on.
Fine, it's just your action then. You can still move.
No, I'm not going to move. I'm metagaming. He told me the additional damage that I wouldn't have known. So, what do I have to roll for that?
2d8. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this.
Do you roll it or do I roll it?
Yeah, I can just roll it. Let's see if that works.
Go ahead.
That is. That was 13 damage, a 6 and a 7.
Ouch. Ooh,
Yeah.
Spicy.
And then does his grappling hook count as an attack of opportunity or not?
Yeah. He's
Oof.
moving out of your melee range.
Yeah. So since I'm a warcaster, I'm gonna use Booming Blade on him again.
Oh,
I don't think you can cast that. Hold on, how does the spell work?
Well, it's a spell.
Oh wait, you're a warcaster. You can do
Mhm.
that. You're right.
Yeah. So let's see here. I'll cast that Booming Blade damage first. So 2, and then let's see here. Let's go for the swing. That was not a good. That was an 8. So I would assume that doesn't hit.
8. No, 8 doesn't.
So
yeah.
I'm swinging away at him because I've got all these arrows, and Troy kind of Batman's out of the way of my next swing. And then since I'm assuming that's the end of your turn.
Did I take any damage from that?
No.
Or I thought you hit me for 2? No.
No, sorry. Like just how Roll20's working, it's kind of funky where I'm kind of like I have to roll the Booming Blade damage first. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You have a bonus action movement.
Right. Okay. So Troy's gonna land up from his awesome grappling hook maneuver, and I'm going to bonus action second wind, which is just a 1d10 plus 8 HP. So I'll just do the plus 8. Or I'm sorry, no, I did that wrong. 1d10. I'll do the d10. Holy moly!
Ooh, roll the
Oh
10.
my god. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, so Aaron, you're gonna go, and then we have other player turns.
Good. I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to move here on the stairwell because I'm going to get up there and kick Troy's ass. So I see him go up. I'm like, so then I have the arrow in my knee. I'm kind of hobbling over there, but like, you know, I'm still going according to plan. And then I'm going to use my bug zapper, aka Sacred Flame, which is a Dex 16 save from Troy.
Okay.
Whoa. Is that a nat 20? Yeah, that was a nat 20.
Wow.
Damn, Troy. Okay. So the bug zapper pops up kind of above his head, this halo that's going to shoot down light. And as I'm running up the stairs to get there, I'm huffing, and I kind of shift, and the whole light thing kind of turns, and there's like a beam of light that goes into the audience. And it sunburns them a little bit.
Wow. I
Yeah.
think that they're really unhappy with that. It's like that episode of SpongeBob where they're in the fry cook games and the oil flies onto the fish. The sticks.
Right. That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of halfway down on the stairwell, the round stairwell, and I'll end my
You have
turn.
full cover right now.
Cool.
Okay. All right. He's not fully up, and he has full cover.
Are you gonna starfish?
I.
The hell is
Come on. Yes. Yeah, actually,
lay flat on the ground.
you know what? I'm just gonna kneel and kind of like ready my bow. I'm not gonna starfish.
Poofers gives you
this
a
one.
thumbs up.
And I look back specifically at Poofers, and I give her this like, "Are you happy now?"
She nods emphatically.
Okay.
Okay. My turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Just FYI, if you ready an attack, you can only fire one. You can't fire two.
Really? So how would that ever help me? I feel like that would never help me then.
What do you mean? You can ready your attack to hit Viren when he comes into sight. You can just only hit him once.
Oh, like without my turn?
So the extra attack can only take place on your turn. Readying your attack can only fire one. That's
So you're saying for a
makes
total of 3 shots he can do if he readies his attack.
No, I'm saying if he chooses to ready his attack, he can only shoot once instead of twice.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna do that. Then.
Pass.
Thank you. Pass. Hard pass. Okay. He just looks. I just look pretty badass sitting there kneeling instead of starfishing,
Come at me, bro.
waiting for the oncoming clapping.
Yeah. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. And then I'm going to get into melee range.
Oof.
And I'm going to booming blade him again. And this mace at this point, it has like this energy ball around its mace. So it looks pretty menacing. It's not friendly. Okay, let's see here. That is a 9 to hit. And I'm gonna. I want to do something. I'm gonna take a swipe at him, but it's not very close, right? Do I want to use it? I need to check something real quick. I'm good, and I'm kind of frustrated with the arrows in my arm, chest, and leg, and I'm kind of huffing around. How does the crowd look?
I mean, they're into it. They know that you guys are allies. You've been seen around town together, and they're like, I don't think anyone expected you guys to actually fight. Callie herself is just like blown away that you're actually damaging each other. And so the crowd is like super into it now that they're like, oh, like they've betrayed each other or whatever. It's like a drama. It's like dinner and a show.
What are they eating though?
Questionable cotton candy.
Questionable cotton candy.
What does that mean? I
Did,
got one ingredient.
I assume it's gonna
Really
be the
hurts.
crowd's turn soon here, right?
Isn't it still Bjorn's turn, or did I miss it?
It's still his. No, it's still his.
Yeah,
I missed
after
on
he
Booming
goes.
Blades. Yeah, so I think that's gonna end my turn.
All right, now it is our player turns. What would you guys like to do, if anything?
Are you guys doing anything?
Coffee, minor illusion, 2 more arrows.
Guys, does it seem like they're beating up on each other a little too much?
River's gonna yell at Barry, "Get your head in the game and kick his ass!"
Callie's like, I have money riding on this!
Just for fun, I'm gonna cast minor illusion in the air, just so because I can make a sound with it. It says you can create a sound of volume that can range from a whisper to a scream. So I want it to be really loud, and I want to use make like a beating drum sound like over their fight, like intense fighting music.
Ooh, like a hype drum.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, like a
Um,
hype drum.
All right.
So you don't. That's not like assisting anyone, so I'm not gonna make you like roll to hide it because
Alright.
you don't need to, unless you want to hide it.
No.
But yeah, it definitely riles up the crowd even more. They're like way more into it, like they're stomping their feet on the bleachers.
I want it to be like like all intense fighting battle music.
Okay, it's really good actually. And roll performance. How good are you with music?
Yeah.
Does anyone? Okay,
Oh,
there was no
21.
number
Okay,
there.
yeah,
for a
there
long
was no
time.
number. I was
was
like, is he that bad?
21. Yeah, it's like everyone is pumped. The music's good. It's like that moment in Lord of the Rings where the orcs, like oversee the orc army. It's that kind of feel. Everyone gets really into it.
And then I want to just, if it's okay, since it's not like a huge deal, I want to cast Thaumaturgy on both of them to change their eye colors. Have it like a glowing red for Troy, like a glowing like evil red, and then I want berries to be like just white.
I'm blind.
I would, but the range is too small.
Okay.
But the minor illusion's fine. Okay, then it's Troy's turn again. How are we doing on HP here?
I'm
Bjorn's hurt.
okay. I'm okay. I just have a lot of arrows in there, I'm just making it look real.
Yes, it is.
Well, with all the crap that just happened to me from, I'm assuming, Magnus, I'm
Yeah, there's
looking.
drums now. You're like,
Yeah, well, and different eye color and a bunch
no,
of
there's
other
no different eye color.
Oh, that didn't happen. Okay, well, whatever. Kind of throws me off a little bit, but I unsheath a scimitar, and I'm gonna take a slash at Barry's chest here.
Wait a second. Assuming Magnus.
Yeah.
Did I stutter?
But I mean,
Um,
okay, Magnus, there've never been drums before, and this is the first one you've showed up at, so like, makes sense.
Right.
I mean,
It does kind of,
hype
well,
train.
and we know him, so.
Yeah.
And I rolled 22 to hit with 6 slashing.
Okay. So now I'm cut across the broadside.
And then
Nice little copy.
all right, and he's gonna come back with it on his second one, just kind of return back up again on the same move for 20 to hit, 4 slashing damage.
Not 20.
Cool.
Not 20, sorry.
Okay.
How could you?
And then
You're out of the game.
How could I what? Does everybody hate me? All right.
We're all gonna lose our money.
That's it for me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stabilize my footing and glare back at my companions who are being oh so supportive.
Callie has gone from like normal cheering to like in a rage panic. Like,
Oh, my
Bear,
money's
do
gone.
some. What are you doing? She's like yelling at no referee, like, "Are you blind?"
Okay.
Foul! That was a foul!
I'm gonna swing again with my mace. Here's hoping I hit.
Everyone
I-
yells, "Take off the kid gloves, Barry!"
Everyone's looking at their wallets.
Callie yells, "You're an embarrassment!"
Okay.
Show him you're not left-handed.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I switch my mace hand to my right hand.
I know something you don't know.
Yeah. I'll use an inflict wounds. That is a 17 to hit,
That hits.
and then I don't know why I did that. And that is 17 damage. Yeah, 17 damage. And I get that on. I grab his right arm, and a bunch of flowers show up, and they kind of melt all over his arm.
Acid flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically the reaction of the whole crowd because you get your butt kicked. And like you finally turn around and do some damage.
And that'll end my turn. Yeah, it's pretty graphic. Yeah, I think that'll do it.
Okay. I am. So he's okay. So he's still right in front of me with this. So I'm gonna use my first action to prestidigitation right as Viren does that to me, and I'm going to make it look like that hit me for a lot of damage, and I'm looking very worse for the wear.
You're casting Prestidigitation?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have that spell?
He does.
I do.
He does.
How? He's had it forever.
I've had it for a long time. I just never used it.
But you're not a caster.
I think it's because he's a half elf.
I don't see it in his spells, though.
He has it somehow. He definitely has it.
I'm
Definitely had it.
He
used
definitely
it
has it.
before.
He's had
Or
it.
was it before you rebuilt? Because I don't see it.
What? It's in there for sure.
It
Finding
might have been
stuff.
pre-rebuild though.
There's no spells. He has no spells, so.
Oh god.
Okay.
What were
Well,
you trying to do?
look beat up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do not have the spell.
Where did
Okay.
you see that earlier today?
I don't think we saw it. I thought I had it, which I did at one point, but maybe that was
That was when you were an
Maybe
arcane archer, not
Okay.
a battle master.
okay.
Okay, that's fine. His arm's
okay.
still all messed up. Carry on.
I'm all okay. Well then I am going to still with my scimitar and sheath take another attack, but try for a pushing maneuver to push Barry back. So I'll do this, and that hits for 8, and then another 4, and then you have to do for the pushing
Cool.
attack, you have to do a save. It's a where is it? DC 14 for a strength saving throw.
Okay.
You can choose to fail it.
I'm
just
gonna
out of
intentionally fail.
Okay. So you get pushed back.
All right. I am down very low on my HP. I have 5 health left, and I just got knocked backwards 15 feet. And what I'm gonna do is I am, as a last desperation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy on my mace to make the booming blade effect seem extra powerful.
Okay.
Like the energy around it just became like explosive, angry energy. And basically I'm going to run at Troy, and I'm going to swing my mace at
You can't
his...
cast both of those at once.
Well, hang on. So the Thaumaturgy is making it look like it's like booming blade, like a really big booming blade. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing at his chin and intentionally miss. Does that make sense?
Yeah, just Thaumaturgy doesn't have that effect.
You can create lights.
You can cause flames to flicker, brighten, or dim. There's nothing about creating light, though.
I thought there was. Oh man. Well, I'm gonna use the amplification anyways on the
Okay.
on it. Like, it's for the cosmetic effect.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're in luck because Booming Blade does not have a visual effect anyways. It's just loud.
Okay, well, cool.
All right. So you're trying to feign this. Go ahead and roll performance or deception with advantage.
Which one is? I'm gonna do deception.
Both of you.
That's a mod 20 deception. I guess I can roll again, see if I get a nat 20.
Wait, which one do you want me to roll? I'm sorry.
Deception or performance, whichever one you want.
Okay.
They're both charisma.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I would-
it's the same thing.
Well, deception with advantage.
Oh, I get advantage. Okay.
Yeah. But it's so what I'm doing is I'm swinging up my mace, and it's very close to his chin.
Oh, so now I
You rolled
now
an
I
8 and a 7.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But go ahead. You can take over from here, Troy.
All right. So he's intentionally missing, but Troy's gonna shift over and catch a little bit of it in the chin, and as best he can, kind of just jump backwards as if impacted really, really hard by Barry's blow, and kind of toppled down backwards and head first off the pillar. And as he's doing this, clutches his chest in like a fearful, oh God, hope this works out okay move, and send a quick glance back to Barry and fall to the ground motionless.
The crowd is silent for a moment, trying to process what just happened. This just tremendous turn of events seems almost unnatural. To many, it would be questionable, but the crowd is just like was so into this fight and like the whole story of like brother betraying brother. Also, the GM rolled 2 1s and a 2.
And the drums.
And the drums, just like everything was like everyone was so riled up that like this horribly improbable sequence of events is just like a cherry on top. And the crowd just like bursts into cheers. So you seem to have pulled it up. Barry, what are you doing?
Well, I'm kind of astonished, and it looks like Troy's dead.
It sure does. He looks heckin' dead. He's not. His chest isn't heaving or anything.
I look clapped for sure.
Yeah.
God.
Poofer's nudges everybody sitting next to her in the ribs and is like, look sad.
What? Air screams, "Oh my god!" and runs to Troy and like
Callie's
lays
like,
herself on him and goes, "You killed him, Barry!"
and Callie's like, I'm rich.
I didn't think that was going to happen. I don't know. And as I run over to Beer, and I mean, it looks like he's really dead. We can't sense any pulse.
In fact, at this point, 2 of the kind of corpse bearers that typically come and drag corpses out come over and take hold of Troy and start dragging him away.
I am going to
You will
stop them.
not from me.
How are you going to stop them?
You can leave this to me if you want.
I just like push them away. No,
Yeah.
he stays with me, and I like take him. I want to like try and drag him out. Barry,
Um,
help me.
At this point, the knight enters from Troy's side of the arena and looks at what's going on and starts approaching.
Fuck.
Jesus.
I am.
And the corpse bearers are like, all deceased are property of the tournament. You will have your chance to say your goodbyes later. We must clear the battlefield now.
Poofers is going to jump down and start dragging Troy, distraught, and as she's
Yeah.
like crying and dragging him
I'm gonna
back.
start yanking.
Hold on.
Uh,
Hold on. She looks back toward the knight and like winks at him and then keeps pulling Troy.
The knight continues to walk toward you, arrives at the corpse, and says in a very low voice that is too low for me. Basically repeats what they said. He's like, you'll have your chance to say goodbye later. The corpse is the property of the tournament. And he puts his hand on the hilt of his sword and gives you like one last chance to let go.
Poofers looks up into his helmeted face. Can she sense anything from him?
You can't see his eyes or anything, but it looks like he means business.
How many feet taller than me is he?
He is like almost 7 feet tall. He's a very large boy. Well, I mean, not compared to Barry, I guess, but
Well, Poofers looks at Barry and kind of like nods slightly.
Well, I don't know if we'd even have agreed to killing one of our friends and then handing him over. And I'm also fighting in the finals. I don't understand. Why can't we bury our friend?
Umbra kind of leans up. He's like, oh, did I forget to mention it's a condition of the tournament to donate your body or whatever?
Poofers looks up at 7 feet of dark night, and she kind of lets her arms slump down to her sides and sits.
Airbear's just like kind of like she's afraid and like trembling now, and like just kind of like lets go of Troy.
I want to talk to Magnus. I'm gonna kind of pull him aside real quick. I'll be like, I think we need to keep an eye on Troy.
Hey, so I'm gonna walk over to the Undertaker kind of people that are dragging him away, and I'm gonna take him and be like, hey, I'm gonna come with you. He owed me money anyway.
And the knight says, no, you aren't.
Sneaky, sneaky, stabby, stabby.
We're gonna. Where are we taking him?
The corpse bearers, the knight is like nodded to them, and they start dragging Troy away. And he's kind of standing by your group, just making sure that like you're obeying what he says.
I'm gonna look at him like kind of pissed and disappointed, and then walk back up to the crowd to our seats.
Okay.
And just because I'm assuming the crowd's dispersing after the fight ended.
I mean, they are interested in what's going on with the knight right now. They're like, oh shit, like what's happening?
Well, I'm gonna walk away and let the rest of the, hopefully the night be occupied by everybody else, and I'm gonna try to slip away in the crowd and see if I can't get around to possibly like that same area.
So I'll let you try, but there are a lot of people here, and they're all watching.
Oh, I don't want to walk like actually in the arena to where they're.
No,
going,
I know, but you're trying
okay.
to move by a lot of people in the stands.
Okay.
Okay, let's roll stealth with disadvantage.
Let's do that. Do I just have to click on stealth twice?
Yeah. Okay, noted.
28.
As the corpse bearers pull Troy through the like gate area or through like into the tunnel, the gate closes behind them. You seem to have made it to that side of the arena unnoticed, but not fast enough to follow them in.
Okay.
We should probably group and talk
In
to
this-
Sean, I sent you something if you didn't see it already. It's
Okay.
very important.
You're dead. You need to roll a new character.
You're literally dead. There's no going
our
back.
area of walking around this, have we seen, like, staging areas for the bodies and corpses or something like that, or anything that we could head to?
Nope. It would be probably underground further or anything like that. You don't know what happens.
Okay.
Poofers is going to kind of like try and gather everybody together.
Yeah, let's gather together and end this show so everybody wants to take
Yeah.
a walk away.
After he sees you leaving, the knight turns and also exits the arena following the corpse bearers. A gate opens just for him and then closes again.
Guys, there's no way that he doesn't know that Troy is still alive.
Is the gate unlockable?
It is a portcullis.
There is no
So,
lock, it's just
no.
a grate that goes down. Guys,
How strong are you feeling for kicking down gates, Poofers?
I look at the gate and it's just pure metal. And I go up to it and I kick it lightly and I'm like, this thing is not gonna budge. Even my
Stretch.
strongest kick, but I'm telling you guys, the knight knows he's alive. I winked at him. He has to know. Plus, him and the founder know everything.
Right now, I guess we just have to really hope that the founder's helping us out. And
They have been helping. I mean, they saved Barry and Magnus. There's no way the knight would just. I mean, he's got to want Troy for some reason. You know what I mean? He's not
You
going to
roll
kill
history.
him.
Why don't we go talk to him when we can?
Just take the first one.
The 13. You recall that the founder looked like he was pointing or doing something to try and get to and or help your party, but the knight was always the one holding it back.
I thought that was because he didn't want him to hurt himself.
That I'm not saying it's like right or wrong, but you just know that's what happened.
The knight's not our friend.
I-
Guy.
Again, I'm not
buddy.
confirming or denying anything. I'm just letting you know that is something that happened.
Do we want to go try and say our goodbyes at wherever they're taking this person thing?
Well, he said we can say our goodbyes at some point, right? Maybe we go talk to what's his face that helps let us in here,
Umbra.
and Umbra would know a little more information about where they go since he's been doing this for a while, and what's going on and what we can do.
Is
does
Umbra still
anybody know
around?
how long this lasts? Like, when's Troy gonna wake up?
It lasts for about an hour.
Okay.
Let's talk to Umbra now.
He is with all the betting people outside of, like, right outside the arena. You have to wait about, like, 3 or 4 minutes while he finishes up, and then he comes over with, like, mountains of gold. He has, like, 6 bags of gold, and he himself kept, like, 4 of them. Magnus gets 500 gold, so you're up 250. Erevir is getting 600 gold, so you're up 300. Biren up 300, so 600 total. Troy would be out, and Callie is also up 300. So yeah, he hands you your money and like looks really pleased. He's like, "Sorry for your loss, but it really paid off."
Yeah, it was pretty shocking that Barry just killed Troy. How do we go say goodbye to him? We can go say goodbye to him, right?
I mean, probably. They usually set it up pretty nice. I mean, the people here, we have standards. We might not be good people, but we have standards. So,
You guys have horrible cotton candy, apparently.
yeah, it's not
Yeah.
good. It's you know what they do is they couldn't figure out how to spin the sugar right, so they just added spider webs.
Anyway, we really need to go see Troy because I'm very distraught over this, and we need to see him now.
Okay, sorry. Viren, you said 600 total
Mm-hmm.
between two.
Yeah. You said 300. So if
You should get 600 back.
You're
Plus
up
600.
300. So you spent 300, you get 600 back, so you're up 300.
Doubled your money.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Yes, that's
Did
what I
you
said.
spend 300 or spend 600?
I bet 600 gold total.
That's not what you wrote though.
That's exactly what I wrote. I was betting 300 for me and 300 for Troy, but I wanted to put it under my name so that Troy wouldn't be accused of rigging.
Oh, okay, that is not how I understand. I thought you were saying 300 on each of you, and I was really confused.
that would not be a very good gamble.
I was horribly, horribly confused.
Yeah.
No, then you doubled money.
Cool.
However much you
Oh
bet.
my God, Troy's actually dead. He's gone.
I was so confused. I'm like, why are you betting money on Troy?
Okay.
Alright. So you ask him where to go to see the bodies, and he says, I mean, usually it takes like, 30 to 40 minutes, and then they let you in, and you can say goodbye or whatever if you want, if you really care.
How much time has passed since Troy died? Does anyone remember?
Got to be like at least 10 minutes now. We gotta go.
Do you want me to show you where it is, or?
Yes.
Please.
Alright, so he takes you around to, actually, sort of where the entrance, some of you came in on the right side of the arena, so it's near where the entrance tunnel starts that would go into the right side of the arena, except there's like a little room off to the side where they would like a pedestal where they'd like an altar like thing where they would put a body. There is no one in there right now yet. And he's like, well, this is where they do it. I guess you just have to wait till they bring the body in.
Where do they bring it in from? That door, where are we going?
I don't know. I mean, I've been here a
Cooper
lot, but
starts looking into any doors attached to this place.
there
guys
are
are,
no
like,
doors.
hallways, or-
There's the only door is the way in.
Where did we actually? So, did we walk down like a long hall? Were we in a room to come in?
So,
this way in? Like,
There's
was
a
there
long
any other-
tunnel that
Okay.
extends from like the outside, and goes into the inside of the arena. And so you've walked a little bit into the tunnel, and then there's a door here that goes into this like little funeral room.
There are more doors on the tunnel though.
Yeah, like
No,
we can
just-
down the tunnel.
You can continue down the tunnel, but the end has the portcullis down. You can like pull the lever and throw it up if you really want to. But it just leads into the arena.
So there's only one door in this whole tunnel.
Yes.
And other than going towards the arena and going inside the arena, where we came in from the tunnel, was it just like a random road?
It's
to
just
get
like-
to entrance?
It's just one of the platforms in the city. It's not like it's not like anything special.
So it doesn't look like it leads anywhere, or
No, it's
not that.
typically guarded so people don't like come in and cheat or anything like that before a fight, but it's like they let you in, they know that you're the friends of this guy who just died. But it's not like a like special off section area or anything.
in that room that he let us into, like the funeral room or whatever. Can I check to see if there's any like trapdoors or different ways to be able to move people around or anything like that?
Perception, please.
Coffee thinks that Troy is going to be turned into a zombie butler.
But that'd be cool. That's a great idea, Coffee.
22.
You look very carefully around this room, and there is nothing in here except stone walls, torches, and an altar and a few cherries.
I guess we wait.
Can we look? Is there like drag marks or anything like that that looks fresh, or like footprints from that night? Because I assume that night doesn't walk down this hall very often. It seemed like that was a special
He seems
occasion,
pretty
so-
heavy.
So yeah,
That's
you
a-
would see
that's-
some pretty obvious footprints.
Let's roll survival. Nope.
Can I help him look?
Yes, roll with advantage.
Yes.
I like how his number doesn't pop up, and so it's like a little moment of extra suspense. You see, all right, how much do you see with a 10? Not a significant amount. You see that there are a lot of footprints in here from the people who come in and out. There's footprints leading in and out. It's very hard to pick out like which specifically are his. You think that there's like a heavier sort of set of tracks going in, but you don't see, or you're not able to pick out rather, equally heavy footprints going out amongst all of the footprints in the song.
Barry, can you locate object in something of choice?
Oh, look at his bow.
Yeah.
Do you want to waste a spell slot?
I know, that's what I'm thinking about. Because I have a fight coming up.
I will say that the Dark Knight doesn't just come in to take bodies out. Like, why would he come in if it was just a body being dragged out, you know? He knows that Troy's alive, so he's doing something with him.
Right. We don't technically know it's like sinister or anything, but it would probably be better to find out.
Yeah.
And so we can try. I mean, you can either find his bow, or it's probably more important to find him than the Dark Knight, I assume.
Callie, do you have anything that can locate?
Let me check. Spells. She does not have any prepared. She can slow the rotting of a corpse. Does that help?
It might. I don't know.
Umbra is very confused about why you guys are like so panicked about this, and he's like, they're just gonna bring the body out in a few minutes. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, well, there might be some surprises about that.
How long has it been?
At this point, like 25 minutes.
And the body's
Only-
supposed to come out in a few minutes?
He said that they typically bring the body out within 45 minutes.
So we can either run around scrambling for 20 minutes or just wait here. Are we gonna find anything in 20 minutes?
Here.
I mean, we still have our warden comms, right? Do some of us stay here and some of us go out looking for him, or?
I mean, I'm happy to go run around the tunnel or just like look around and see if anything, if there's any sign of anything.
Coffee says naked and totally looted. He's in a dumpster.
Hoover's kind of like runs outside and is just looking around for anything that she can see.
Right, it's just a tunnel. I haven't seen like there's something standing out for now.
She's like running her hands along the walls or something.
Perception, please.
Hey, Umbra, where's like the nice place to go get a drink? Where do the more wealthier class go and hang out after the fights and waiting?
This isn't a particular. I mean, we're not a high class place. You know, we just bet on people dying and stuff. But there's a tavern. There's like two. They're both okay, I guess.
They're
Which
terrible.
One does the owner go to?
The founder doesn't. You don't see them in public. 15. All right, Poofers, you don't see any like thing that particularly is. It's just like a stone tunnel, right? However, you do notice as your like hand is running along one side of it. There's not a button or anything like that, but there seems to be like a little sigil carved into the stone at one point. Like, I don't know, maybe someone came down here and graffitied it or whatever, but there's just like a sigil.
Does it look like anything I've seen before?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna take out my little notebook and sketch it and then go back into the room.
You
Guys,
guys
I
getting in
found
the room?
this on the wall. I don't know what it is, but I couldn't find anything else.
Would any of us recognize it?
I'd like you all to roll religion. Ooh, 18.
Take the first number of mine.
18, 6, 17, and 3. Would Poofers actually have knowledge of this? Sure. Alright. So, Magnus, you have seen this sigil before. You remember, like, you came across it at one point, like some crows showed it to you at some time, but you didn't care at the time. Like, you've seen it before, you know you've seen it, and you know it's associated with some god, but you don't know which one. Poofers, you, in your travels with your friend, he told you many interesting stories and told you about many gods. Very similarly to Magnus, you know this is associated with a god. You don't know the specifics beyond that.
I know I've seen this before. I don't remember. It has something to do with the god. I just don't remember which one.
Right.
You guys
Let's,
waiting in the room or what?
Guess we don't really have a choice.
Yeah, I kind of want to go talk to Saul.
Right now?
Well, maybe not right this second, but it might be a good idea that we're prepped with, if in case we need somebody that can help make things happen. Might need to have a little discussion with it.
Have you been talking to Saul, like, again?
No, but I understand what motivates him, and I think we could have some mutual benefit.
Yeah, I'm sure he really likes you.
Well, in our line of what we do, it's sometimes you got to work with people that you don't really like that much, but the enemy of my enemy kind of thing. So
Didn't he threaten you last time you were talking to him?
yeah, but he also owns Poofers. So that's it's not going to be a cold approach.
So, okay. Well, when this body comes in, what are we gonna do exactly?
So here's one thing. Two comes in with, right? If big bag becomes.
Lagging.
Yeah, they're lagging hardcore.
Understand you, robot.
Understand.
Try again?
How about now?
Yes.
Okay. So it depends who comes in with him. Because if the big bad guy comes in, it's gonna be probably a different conversation. One, we don't know what they know. So let's just assume they don't know anything until proven otherwise. Two, Troy, as we're all aware, has very specific religious standards that we need to accomplish out of this location at his home area rapidly. It's
Buried
in his
on a
religion
hill.
that he needs to be buried on this hill, but he needs to be as soon as death occurs. So we're trying to help him as his friends and make sure that his last wishes get accomplished. Right?
Makes sense.
I mean, unless any of you guys else have any other great ideas or anything else that you want to try to slide in.
We're gonna lie and BS our way out of this.
I got it.
Cool.
Isn't that how we handle every situation?
Yeah.
Sometimes we just kill people.
Alright,
mean-
so you guys are electing to wait and then bullshit your way through some stuff. Yep.
That's fine.
In that case, before we continue, let's take a quick break. I drank too much iced tea.
Thanks, DM.
Copy that.
All right, we'll be back soon.
Welcome back. We've lost a dearly beloved today. Does anyone have any last words or thoughts they'd like to share? You know, you're in the room mourning your friend, probably, maybe.
Dearly Troy, he got clapped.
And we all know, following his Druish elven religion, when one gets clapped, one needs to be brought back to his land of origin.
Alright, anyways.
Moving on.
A few minutes, like 10 or 15 minutes after you had arrived in the room and thoroughly looked over everything and decided to just wait, you hear some footsteps approaching the entrance of the door. And as you kind of get up to go see who it is, a hand reaches the door frame and pulls himself forward, and you see your good friend Troy, who is limping up to the door frame and sees you all inside.
He's
Running
awake?
hug.
He's alive,
I
technically.
pat his face. I'm like, "Are you really Troy? Are you okay?"
Are you a zombie?
Okay?
I'm still kind of not. Looks like I'm trying to recover still here, and I said, "Yeah, I'm fine." That definitely wasn't what I thought was going to happen after our little performance there. It was a very bizarre out-of-body experience where I could not see anything, but I still had this quasi-ability to hear what was going on around me and feel faintly things that were happening. Basically, I was dragged out of there, took a turn or two, and I couldn't really keep great track of it, and then heard a conversation between two, if not maybe three men, kind of deciding whether somebody was right or not. And I'm not sure what they were talking about, but they just kept going back and forth about if somebody was right or if
Did
they
you
were,
recognize
if they
their
were wrong.
Did you recognize their voice or anything?
I could not. I was very out of it. Could not recognize any of the voices. One of them was ready to basically dispatch me, which sounds like is what they typically do. And then another one stepped in and talked him out of it before they carried me. I felt being lifted and put over somebody's shoulder, which I believe was wearing some form of heavy armor because it felt very metallic and hard underneath my my underside. I did catch a name. One of them was called Ren. That was the voice that was telling the other maybe not to kill me, to give me the final
Ren is our
blow.
friend.
They did also mention something about breaking their word. Have they ever broken their word? So not exactly sure. They didn't go into it too much, but sounds like these two have a bit of a history and are currently doing this task as a side task. And then I don't know how much time passed, but I was able to shake it off enough and regain movement and vision slowly, and then was able to make it back to you guys. So
Yeah, I mean, how far away were you that you had to stumble down here? I mean, do you remember anywhere about where you were?
It was
identifiable?
no, I couldn't keep track of it as I was being dragged and carried and placed and then lifted and relocated. So I really wouldn't
About
be
when you
able
woke
to.
up? Because you made it from
I
when
just-
you woke up back here, right? So
Right, I just kind of woke up, regained whatever other sense of vision and ability to move, and kind of chose a direction and started walking back. Just the way that kind of felt intuitive.
Poofers, I wonder if you're right and it was the knight is named Ren.
I don't know. If there were two or three people, so it could have been any of them. The founder has been the one trying to save us, though. So.
Ew.
Well, he had the knight, and it was the two corpse people dragging him away. So that's probably the three people that he heard.
No.
You know.
But maybe. But did it sound like? Because I feel like the corpse people dragging him away are just some guys who deal with dead bodies. Why would they be? You know what I mean? I feel like if the knight was telling them, "Hey, don't kill somebody," he'd be like, "Don't fucking kill him." It wouldn't be a discussion or like trying to convince them not to.
Right, but they could also be like loose ends as far as this is never something that they've been involved in, but now all of a sudden they're in some kind of conspiracy where this person's not actually dead but feigning dead.
Well,
and they know.
it did seem like Ren intentionally showed up before he typically does to make sure that I wasn't finished. It seemed to me that I was very close to being basically finished off, and whoever this Ren fellow is really saved my life.
Maybe we should ask Umbra if he knows somebody named Ren around here.
Good thought.
Is Umbra near us anywhere?
He's probably like outside counting his money.
I'm gonna go
Sitting
run
on
out
his
and ask him
gold.
really fast. I'll be right back.
I
He,
will
like-
say
I
that
assume
was
he would have said something about
that was a
Troy being
scary
alive.
experience, and
Well,
did not expect that to go that way,
we
especially without being able to move or see anything.
we need to keep a very low profile for Troy. Everyone in this arena thinks he's dead, and it really needs to stay that way.
I'm sure there was a
Oh.
lot of money that was bet, and it would probably piss off a lot of people if they saw him alive.
They don't know officially that he was dead. They drove him off. He could have been unconscious. He could have been really hurt. Nothing was saying that he was dead.
I don't know. I was wailing. Why? Why are you dead? Why so
I-
soon?
That's
I
true.
think he's.
I
I
mean,
think
the
he's
end of
thought
the
he was
film-
dead.
Fight doesn't
I mean, with
have
my
to be
acting,
death. It just has to be done in the fight. So, I mean, I wasn't killed. Poofers wasn't killed. So I guess that makes sense.
So the moment Troy walked in, by the way, Callie was like, "Oh my god, they got it worked."
What are you talking about, Callie?
Nothing.
What?
I glance over at Callie and my eyes get a little wider.
Like this guy. It worked.
Well, I mean, I could disguise myself. I definitely can do the whole shady robed figure, but in the past, I mean, I can use kind of the facial hair and hair to my advantage. They did, to my dismay, refer to me as Ginger on whatever roster they were looking at.
So we're gonna dye your hair.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of
I like
shave,
immediately
just-
pulls out like 6 files and she's like, "Let's dye your hair."
ju-
I have
just-
paint.
Well,
Hair's, I mean, Callie's great at
Lead
dyeing hair. She
paint.
dyed my hair.
I was, yeah, maybe shave the beard and dye the hair or something.
You know,
Cut it.
we can actually probably glue some of Barry's hair onto
Stop!
you.
I'm gonna stop you right there. And I turned to Callie. I said, "Well, you want to give it a go?"
I have so many colors.
Maybe brown. Yeah.
Blue.
We already
I could
have a blue.
How about green?
Yeah.
Like a nice neon green.
That's subtle. That'll
Well,
blend in.
the DM knows whatever we do, she's gonna have to draw me after this, right?
Or I can just edit your portrait with 2 colors.
It'll be. I think if we get a nice neon green, it'll definitely that screams blend.
Are we talking beard and head or
No, I was
just
gonna
beard?
no, I was gonna shave. I was gonna clean shave and then
Ooh.
Counter proposal: purple beard, green hair.
Oh.
Ew.
Double counter
Eh.
proposal. Shave your head, keep your beard.
Yes!
So,
Poofers has no input here.
Poofers went outside to talk to Umbra.
Oh, you're right. Might be.
I guess maybe we
Well,
leave him
isn't-
alone.
Like the
He just
shaved
put
head
his cloak
idea.
up, and I mean,
isn't the
like you said too. I guess he doesn't have to be dead. It was just Barry just had to win the fight. So
But he did look pretty dead.
Yeah, I
And
think we need
I
to
did
shave.
do an amazing performance.
It was a
for my
huge
death.
theatrics, if I do say so myself.
Well,
Anyone,
and
like,
we
might this
also
be
went
safer?
we went for that too, just in the thought of if I wasn't finished, our previous matches where the loser was finished. So
This seems
maybe
like this
I'll-
is the cleanest out.
yeah.
So green
let's-
beard.
We shave his head and his beard.
Yes.
Okay, I'll be a sure. Yes.
Who's got a
Magnus
razor?
uses a dagger.
Do your thing, Callie. Be gentle.
she puts her hand out for one of Magnus's daggers, and she's
Oh,
like,
God.
"Don't worry,
Yes.
I've done
I-
this so many times."
There's gonna be like a bunch of little like pieces
I get-
of
I
A piece of
immediately
paper.
I immediately regret my decision. This was by far the worst decision I've made all night.
oh god.
Oh hell yeah, it was.
Barry, give him some beer. I think he needs some beer.
Yeah, don't worry. Here,
are-
have a long sip.
Callie like turns the dagger in her hand and then
I
sit down and
Actually
relax.
handed the flame tongue instead.
She's like, this one is good for, we'll save this one for
Flame tongue.
cauterization just in case. She rolled a 5 on her sleight of hand.
Oh,
Uh,
God.
So you are almost as fearful for your life during this moment as you were just 20-ish minutes ago.
Probably more.
Yeah, and she nicks you more than a few times and says, "Oops, sorry." You come out looking patchy and uneven, but technically shaved.
All right, hotness check.
And
With
she's like,
disadvantage.
"Don't worry, we'll buff out those scratches later."
What happens to Poofers?
Poofers, you go outside to find Umbro, who's counting his money. The moment you approach, you frighten him, and he immediately like gets some really low and like starts like pulling all his gold close to him. He's like, "Oh, it's just you. What do you need? Did you say whatever? Can we leave?"
Actually, I need to know. Do you know anybody by the name of Ren? Maybe someone real important around here.
That's
Maybe
someone
real sneaky.
No important person I know named Ren, but I've heard the name just in general. That's not like an uncommon name.
This has been very unhelpful, and my friends are back there giggling about something, and I feel like I need to be there. I feel like I need to be there for this, and you've given me no information. And
I'm sorry, I don't know.
It's back.
And he's like, okay. So you enter the room again right as Callie is finishing her work.
I missed this.
She's like, mwah,
Did you
master.
try gluing hair instead of taking it away?
There can only ever be one Captain Blue Bear.
It's true.
I didn't say it had to be blue.
Do you want to donate some hair poofers?
I mean, sure.
Well, he was
it's
already,
already
ginger to
orange.
begin with.
Wait,
Yeah,
we'll
but
dye
it's a bad.
your no wait. We'll dye your hair and then shave that and then glue it on him.
That's fine.
But we also have all this ginger hair we just cut off. Why don't we just dye that?
My hair is very soft, though. This is probably all scraggly and gross and beardy.
It's true. Troy, what would you prefer?
I just pull my hooded cloak way the heck over my face down. I'm like, I think this will do just fine.
It'll grow.
Oh my
I'm
gosh, you
afraid.
look like a thumb.
Oh my god. Glad we went with thumb.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll call you Thumbelina from now on. It's the perfect cover.
God.
Wow. Wow.
Don't worry, it'll grow back. I'm sure it won't be that long.
How long did it take you to grow that beard?
I'm sure I can whip up a hair growth potion, no problem.
Oh.
I can't see how that might
whenever it's
possibly
supposed to?
backfire.
When
Couldn't you
has
just
anything I've ever done backfired?
Couldn't you have
Listen,
just done
The
a hair
poison didn't kill the guy. Troy's alive. Like, it's fine.
Well, couldn't you just have whipped up a hair removal potion then? Did you?
But
Have
that's
to
not
go
as that's not as fun.
Uh,
Plus,
okay.
it needed some practice.
Well, I can't. I don't
You're
look like
welcome.
a ginger anymore.
Go
Thank you.
ahead and
Thank you,
send
Callie.
me 40 gold next opportunity you get. For my
40, 40 gold to make a mockery out of my face.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I think right now, for now, guys, I'm safe. I'm gonna lay low. I'm but we need to focus on Bjorn's next fight.
Really scary
Alright.
fight.
So you guys have about an hour before the next fight comes up. You want to do anything, or we want to just take a rest?
We might have to
We have an hour.
talk about strategy.
Yeah, guys, I really
while you
thought
take a rest.
Anders was gonna win that.
But you guys debuffed him so intensely.
As we're discussing this, I borrow a dagger from Magnus and try to clean a little bit of the shambles that is my face.
Oh no. Okay. So I'm now finding this barbarian that was able to beat our barbarian poofers. This...
But how hurt do you think this barbarian is? I mean, it looks like they both clapped each other pretty hard during that
Oh,
match.
here's the
Speaking
thing
of
is,
getting clapped,
So did Bjorn. though.
we got a short rest, and she doesn't need spell slots.
I'm gonna use my hit dice, by the way.
Okay.
Well, and I think we pretty much didn't use any of your
Yeah,
spell
I
slots,
used like
so.
one level 2 spell slot, so I'm
Right.
I'm
Oh,
okay.
yeah, so you could actually hit me.
Yeah. That was kind of necessary to the plot moving forward.
Mhm.
Keep an eye on Barry and how bad he looks, and maybe
Yeah.
I can sneak in a few heals.
I can also probably from the crowd use rally because I get all of my maneuvers back after the short rest.
you know, I'd like to go over to the gate, DM, and take a look and see if anybody's in the arena or if people are walking around or anything.
There are people like in the stands, but no one's on the lower floor of the arena right now.
Okay.
Can Barry and I do a short rest here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So, guys, what do you think about maybe prepping the arena for this fight? Since we got a few minutes
Ooh,
here,
sabotage.
I can.
I like again. There are people in the stands, but like so
Right.
there would be witnesses. It's just
Right. Well, So,
They're
hear-
lucky
hear
they
me
know
out.
who to bet on.
hear me out. So, if you want, we could, because obviously it's going to be pretty hammered, and we know this is going to be the final fight, if you will, like the finale, right? And so, if we maybe go in there and like not necessarily decorate it, but get it prepared for the epic final battle, we could prepare some of the equipment in there, like maybe weaken this ladder or lube up this rope or something like that while we are preparing the stadium to look as good as it can for for this epic battle.
So it's a barbarian. This barbarian is going to hack and or slash. And some totem stuff, if I remember correctly. Outside of beer and talk, I was really not expecting to fight the barbarian. So this is going to be interesting. So I think unless we do something that can stop the barbarian from, I think we have to sabotage the barbarian more than the arena. Because the barbarian is just going to run around the arena.
Well, the problem is we got an hour to maybe even find this barbarian where we have no idea where he is
Poofers
for
knows
this
them.
fight. You know the barbarian?
She's my friend.
You happen to know exactly where he is right at this moment?
Don't know them that well.
Oh.
Maybe they're pooping. I don't know.
So, my point is we know where the arena is, and if you only have an hour to maybe find this person who, you're right, might be in the tavern, might be in a few different locations right now, or might be in bed resting for this next big epic fight, where there's not a lot we can do, or not a lot of time we can do to maybe poison him or weaken him, but we can maybe prep
Don't do
the
that.
stage of where we're going to be.
That was a misclick. Sorry.
You know what
Don't worry about it.
You know what I should do is I should go pay a visit to my friend, my slippery friend.
The eel. Ask him if he knows who Ren is.
Well.
Is he a friend or is he a renemy?
Boo.
Somebody give me inspiration for that. I had to work real hard. The hamster wheel was spinning.
I'm not. That's not on me. That's on someone else.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the usual kind of hangout spots where the eel is and see if I can locate.
He's in kind of like one of the corners of his usual areas, in like a little isolated corner. Also, just counting his money.
I see that you're.
Oh my god, I'm so rich! I can't even believe this. Wow. Thanks for this. This is fun. Who's winning the next one? Do you know yet?
That's kind of what I'm trying to figure out right now.
Listen, Bear Bear. You have to win this, otherwise I'm out a lot of money.
So that's kind of the thing, is that I'm trying to make sure that I win. You wouldn't happen to have... I kind of do one of these. You wouldn't happen to have any of the stuff that you were giving Anders still.
I mean... I had to coat some of it in poison, but I have, like, a little bit.
I mean, is it not poisoned?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Bear Bear. When I was mixing them up, I can't really remember which one. Like, I think I got lucky. Maybe a little bit spilled over. It should be fine. Do you want it? Are you gonna win if I give it to you? Because it is really expensive and really rare.
I mean, that's kind of the whole... Well, are you sure? Because I want to make sure that I win, because I don't want to die.
Bear Bear, with this stuff, you will be absolutely undefeatable. Trust me on this. But I need to know that you're actually going to go fight and not just run away with it and sell it.
Tell you what.
We're friends, right, Bear Bear? You wouldn't do that to me, right?
At this point, I think we're a little bit deep to start not
We're
trusting
more
friends
than
at
friends?
this point.
I don't know if I'm into that, Bear Bear.
I don't know about that. But...
I'm flattered, really, but I swing the more human-looking way.
Well, I'm glad.
You're just a little too furry. Is what I'm saying.
I'm a bear.
Really
What can I say?
I don't know if the sizes would work out.
Let's stay on task. Tell you what. If I don't use it, I'll make sure to return it.
Okay, that's promise, Bear Bear. I think you should use it to win, though. Because then, how about this? I'll give it to you if you promise to take it and kick this bitch's ass.
Fine, but I may not use it. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that to him, but I might not use it.
Roll deception.
Yeah.
Stupid fucking light.
9. Shit.
You are not convincing. He's like, I'm not convinced by you at all, Bear Bear. You holding out on me? Listen, is there any chance you lose this fight? Because we're friends. I don't want to lose you, but I more so want to not lose money. You get me?
Well, I've been good so far, haven't I? So here's the thing.
Yeah, but this is like the big one.
This is the big one. Well, I kind of think the last one was the big one because we knew who was gonna win. But
this is like where the bets are returned like way more, you know.
The odds.
Do we know what the odds are? I haven't checked.
The odds are 4-1 against you.
Do I bet on myself?
What were the odds on our fight?
50-50, whatever, even.
Do you really want to know?
Hey, shut up.
Listen, Bear Bear, I can promise you, you take the good stuff and you'll come out feeling great. No injuries whatsoever, I promise. Well, maybe a few, but they won't be fatal.
So, how long
and
do
even
those
if they are, you'll
after
probably
effects
still
last?
go. Well, which ones?
Oh.
The one we discussed, its intensity varies person to person. It could last a day. It could last the rest of your life. Who knows, really?
Not
but
FDA approved.
The good, the good juice, the good feels will last for about an hour. Unless you expend all your juice, then it's just you're gonna feel really hyper. I don't see a downside to this. It seems like you're the only one reluctant to do this.
Give it to me.
He says, "Don't lose, Bear Bear. I'm gonna find you and send someone after you. You're gonna owe me a lot of money if you lose."
He'll be dead anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be dead anyway. So,
Oh, then I'll go after your friends.
well,
Like we
Have-
could make the slimy eel guy.
have fun with that. I think we're a little bit more slippery, but I'll take your word for it. Don't worry.
That was insulting.
This is. Don't worry. This is all something that's not going to happen.
All right, and he like comes out for a handshake and like slaps your hand. Like,
Does he
So
clap
it's-
it?
you don't get. You're gonna die. In the hand is a very very small vial, with a very very small amount of like a glowing blue crystal, and he says, "Best of luck, Bear Bear. I can't wait to make a lot of money off of you.
How do I
Don't let
use
me
this
down.
exactly? Is this
You just
is
like
it a suppository?
no gods. You just eat it. God damn, what's wrong with you?"
Sorry.
Which end do I put this?
And the
So-
clap it.
All right, Bear Bear, you
Just-
have fun.
All right.
Wrap it up.
All right. Thanks. Make sure to bet on blue.
Airbeard,
Okay,
uh,
just so you know, don't leave me feeling blue or you're gonna die.
What do you say we go into the arena and start kind of cleaning it up and that kind of stuff? You can use prestidigitation, making it look nice.
Aren't there maintenance
Poofers.
workers? Could you guys disguise as maintenance workers?
Just FYI, I do want to do this fight tonight, so we have 5 minutes before we start the fight.
Poofers, you could draw cool artwork and intense bloody stuff on the sides, and I could start oiling some of the ladders and stuff like that on certain rungs, so possibly this barb would slip off while he's trying to climb up. Thoughts?
I mean, I'm down with that. Poofers runs into the arena and gets blood all over her paws and starts painting stuff on the walls.
All right. So there are people in the stands who are like watching you do this and are like, "What the fuck?"
It's beautiful. It says, "Fight
Clean
with
it up.
honor, die with pride." I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you can presume that like at least one or two of the people in the stands are probably like maintenance workers, so they're just like, "What the fuck?" But they don't seem to be doing anything harmful.
So
I roll to see how good I do.
Sure, performance.
as we're like, setting up the ladders and like making sure that they were on there, and I want to use some of I have that lamp oil, and I'm gonna put it on. If you guys have the map up, as I'm setting up the ladder, I want to put a whole lot of lamp oil on. I can't really click it. There it goes. On this ladder right there. That one. Right, that one right there. Yeah. I want to like kind of just essentially kind of like coat it. And then
Again, people are fully witnessing you do this.
I want to try to like slide a hand of it, so like I'm moving the
No,
ladder.
but how-
Like,
So
it's
you
that.
walk into an arena and grab a ladder and like, how are you
Oh, we're-
disguising
well,
this?
on my-
Because this
as-
is out
okay,
Isn't
in
he a
the
let me
open.
maintenance
read-
guy?
let me
He's a
read
maintenance
this
guy.
So as I'm walking in, I'm like kind of like pushing some rocks over to the side. It looks like I'm kind of like tidying up the arena, so it's getting ready for the fight. I'm like looking over to the side and like trying to like wipe some of the blood off the sides, and it looks like I'm trying to clean up and rearrange and sort. All
Let's
the
have you roll deception or performance here. No, performance for sure. Just performance.
I can do that. Where is that? There it is.
I rolled a 19 for mine, by the way.
Your drawing is impeccable. It's beautiful. 17. Some people are not convinced, but most don't pay much mind to you.
Like, whatever.
So with that, I'm gonna try to put some lamp oil on that ladder, and then so this like walkway, this like pathway, right? I'm assuming
Yeah.
there's like, is there like ladders going up to it or anything?
No, so the bottom pillar has like a staircase wrapping around it. The top one is nothing.
Got it.
Does anyone else want to do anything?
I'm good. I have my plan with Eravir and Troy, and then Magnus. If things get real bad, I may need your help with the darkness. I tell him that after he gets out of his little arena sabotaging.
Okay. Anything else you want to do, Magnus?
You know what? We'll just leave it at that. I had some other ideas, but it's gonna be hard to pull those ones off. So we'll just leave it at that.
All right.
Can Troy go place a bet?
Yeah,
I'd like
I'll
to
take
go.
bets right before we start.
Okay.
Cool.
Never mind.
All right. Anything else anyone wants to do, or are we good to go?
I just pull my cloak down further for.
Okay.
You look like a bum.
Poofers,
to
I
look,
assume.
to look the
know.
least thumb-like as possible.
Poofers is not betting, I assume.
No.
Eravir.
Make sure to add 300 gold, Sean, because I bet for you to your gold.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I will do
It's a 4 times payout.
100 gold on Barry.
Okay. Yeah,
I feel like I'm gonna lose. There's no way that this 4-1 isn't rigged.
Don't bet against yourself.
Well, I'm not betting against myself. I'm gonna bet on myself.
Good.
I'll put down 250.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say 50 or something. I'm like, you're not very confident.
Yeah.
Magnus.
I'll put down 200 on Barry.
Troy.
I take the 300 that Barry just handed me and put that down on.
Attaboy.
Callie's only gonna put 50 on you.
What?
Right.
What? You didn't ask me to prepare anything.
Oh, Barry,
I have full
remember,
confidence in my own magic.
Barry, remember that when she goes down, she looks like she's down. She's not actually down, and she can still kill you.
I want to talk to Callie. I've seen you do this before, but can you make me kind of faster and some other things right before I go into the match? Talking about haste.
Oh, this is the wrong character sheet. Maybe.
I give you my potion, by the way, for the +2 wisdom if you want it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
After that.
Haste is level 3 spell. She can haste you. It only lasts 1 minute.
So,
So she'd have to be like in the tunnel with you.
yeah. Pat on the back as I go out.
Alright, that's fine. Yeah, she can do that. You can be hasted. That gives you +2 AC. Your speed is doubled, advantage on dex saves, and you gain an additional action, but that cannot be used for a spell. It can be used for attack, dash, disengage.
Right. Okay.
You got +2 wisdom
that's a
for
pretty
2
good one.
hours.
Yeah. All right. We have to try and remember all this. I don't think I can mod it all into Roll20, but yeah, I think that's everything.
Okay.
I hope I win.
What side of the arena do you want to come in? This would be interesting.
Don't say it that way. I'll come in on the left side. Let me change the music.
All right. Welcome to the finals. The crowd is larger, stronger, harder, better, faster, whatever, than any round prior. Everyone here is really pumped. There's a huge turnout. 2 newcomers facing off. The match of a lifetime. 4-1 odds. They're going to see some bloodshed today. Little do they know you have drugs in your pocket. Yep.
Whoever's in the stands starts stomp, stomp, clap, stomp, stomp.
It totally
s-
catches on.
I buy into it. Yeah.
She then begins a wave.
The wave is probably a little harder.
I have there tried to help get the wave started with poopers.
It's a little tough. About half the people do it. They haven't seen this before.
That's pretty good. You ever seen
All
the
right.
wave stadium is
Are
pretty
we
good.
ready to roll advantage?
Before Barry goes in there, I ask, hey, bud, what color do you want your eyes? Let's make you scary.
Gold.
All right. My thaumaturgy is golden eyes.
All right, let's roll initiative.
Oh man, I wish I had like the graphic for roll initiative. That's gonna be the next thing I work on. Okay.
You rolled twice, and I thought they tied for a second.
No.
Oh,
All right, I win. I'm a winner.
You are a winner. Chicken
16 to
dinner.
15. All right, I get to go first. Hooray!
Big yikes.
First thing I'm gonna do is rage.
Who saw that coming?
Yeah, right. So she steps into the arena very calm, like, and as she kind of like braces her weapon in front of her, as with before, it's a very like calm empowerment. It's not like poofers, which usually yells and hacks and slashes and stuff. It seems more like just like a very intense focus, and you get kind of like the aura from her is very like bear. It's like bear totem.
Bear?
Should have had Troy fight her.
Damn it.
Um,
let me at her.
30, 35, 40.
Says the thumb in the crowd.
The
Barely.
mysterious thumb that no one knows of.
Totally inconspicuous.
Too far away.
Curses.
Okay. So she is going. She's not a coward. She just charged straight on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's as close as she can get. Actually, she's not moving forward. She's staying back here. And she is going to wait for you to approach. Take
Oh.
the
So
dodge
she
action.
is a coward.
Like a coward.
No. She's
Like a
she's
Dirty cat.
planting her feet and taking the dodge action.
She's strategic.
Ah, dodge.
Anastasia
Okay.
is bigger brain than this.
Me brain bigger.
I brain smarter than anyone else here. Okay.
Okay.
Stupid
Somebody-
science bitch couldn't even make me more
That's
smarter.
exactly what I was thinking of. Okay. My turn, yeah?
Technically.
Oh, okay. Technically, what does that mean? Okay. I'm going to cast Dr. Ink, and have him. Boop. Let's see here. I need to double check that real quick before I. Where is it? Spiritual weapon. Range 60 feet. Yep. What would Dr. Ink say here? Welcome to
Ready
the
to get
finals.
No, not prepared
What?
to get served.
What do you say? You're
Prepare to get served.
prepare to get clapped.
No!
It's already a thing. Just let it
It
happen.
is established. Let it happen. Okay. And he is going to take a crack at her. But that's with disadvantage,
bitch.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's 12, and then. Oh.
It already rolled twice. Oh no, that was initiative.
No, that was initiative. I rolled a.
Oh, what about a not 20?
yeah, I rolled a
Awesome.
nat 20, but it doesn't count.
12 does not hit. So as Dr. Ink comes down, she just kind of like calmly steps out of the way, and he runs into the dust where she was once standing.
And then he says, "I got clapped." I don't remember how this barbarian fights.
Oh wait, I totally forgot how rage works. She didn't rage yet.
Oh, she totally raged.
That's fine. I'll just waste another rage next turn. I have like 6 of them. It doesn't matter.
Okay. I am going to. I'm going to cast Blink. And I'm going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'll move up again. And for my second action, I'm going to use dodge. So, for the end of my turn if I don't cast Blink properly. And let's cast Blink.
could just
That's
click on that D20, you know, the word
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it that way.
D20. 18,
I am
so you disappear.
definitely long gone. So I run up to her and I'm running up to her and then I just kind of, and I'm just gone.
All right. She is going to ready a ranged attack.
Ranged attack.
Doesn't have many other options at this moment because the spiritual weapon can't take damage to be dispelled, which is unfortunate.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Spell's so annoying.
What? Blink?
Yeah, it's super annoying.
I'm fighting against a level
I know.
12 bard.
I think you should. I think you should use it, but it's really annoying.
It's
The
just
in-air version of the pancake strategy.
Hey, Baron, get ready for them all to throw a bunch of shade at you doing what you need to do to survive, by the way.
Yeah, obviously.
Get ready for that.
Fucking
We got
coward
4 to 1
retreating,
odds running on this.
retreating to the ethereal plane.
Yeah. Instead of drinking beer, I'm drinking tea while I'm sitting there in ethereal plane waiting for my turn.
I mean, it is your turn.
Pinky up.
Oh, okay. It's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to cast shot glasses. And let's see here. Where is it?
Oh, she readied an attack. Where did you reappear?
Right. Right here.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's all right.
I'm getting in her face.
Well, this is roll disadvantage. Just 1 second. Oh yeah,
And
so
she
she
range
missed.
attacked you.
Oof. I'm glad she rolled a 12.
She's gonna just rage also now that she this turn. Just
Okay.
but she did not hit you with a 12.
Okay. I am going to use Spirit Guardians. So my shot glasses shoot out, and they're like an angry little horde next to my giant stein. And I am, for my second action, I'm going to use Booming Blade to try to hit our friend here. Let's see here. Mace. That
Oh,
is
wow, you
a
did hit.
21 to hit.
For 17 damage. Not
And
bad.
then an additional D8. So 2. I don't know why it's rolling twice, but 2.
Why is it an additional D8?
Yeah, let's see here. Actually, at 5th level of melee, oh, it's an additional D8. It's 2D8 off the get-go, and then
Yeah. So why didn't it roll properly the first time?
you know what it was? I was
doing
doing it in reverse. It's 2D8 up front, and then an additional D8 if she moves.
If she moves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this 2d8 is not, this additional 4 is not taking effect yet. Is what I'm understanding? The additional 2d8?
that 2D8 does hit, and then if she moves, it's 1D8 for booming.
So
blade.
should she have taken this 8
Yes,
divine
she should
strike
have-
damage? Okay,
Yeah.
so an additional 4.
Yeah, she should have taken all that.
You add your +2 wisdom to it.
Since it's a mace, it's just +6.
Right. Do you blink?
That is the plan.
Do you though?
I don't know. Do I? Let's see.
It'd be really great if you didn't. Just so you know.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I
Yeah!
did not blink. Okay.
Oh, my turn.
So you need to roll 3d8 damage. Oh, I'm sorry. Also, Dr. Ink needs to hit her. Let's see here.
I gotta make a save against the 3d8 from Spirit Guardian, so.
Correct.
It's a dex save? Wisdom save?
16.
That was an 18.
Damn you. All right, let's roll those 3d8. That is 13 damage halved.
6.
Okay.
Done.
And then Dr. Ink needs to take a swipe as well. Yeah, there's a flurry of glowing cups whacking this female barbarian. What race is this barbarian?
She's a half orc.
Yeah.
Hork. She-Hork. Where is it? Hork. And that is +1. That's 15.
Oh, that matches. So 6 force damage.
Nice.
All right,
Okay.
my turn.
And I'm here.
All right, I am going to recklessly attack.
Fun.
Like that. Oh shit! I have resistance to all damage except psychic. So all the damage I just took should have been halved. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that for myself. This plus I took 33 damage, so I'm gonna take 15 back.
Bravo.
Because none of that was psychic, so. Beyond 20. I'm raging. Ooh, I'm gonna go throw Great Weapon Master Feat on, and I get to roll this with advantage. Come on. Clicky. Oh my god, I don't think either of those hit. An 11 does not hit you. Second attack. That's not Great Weapon Master, so it's just still with advantage. 22. Does a 22 hit you? And a 27 would hit also. Okay.
Oof.
So you are taking a total of 20 bludgeoning damage. No. Some kind of slashing damage. As she just kind of like heaves up this great axe and brings it at you once, which you step out of the way for, and then again, which slices you across the chest. Blood spurts everywhere. Pew!
Oh, that's less than ideal.
It's your turn.
I'm sorry, how much, just so I can mark it, how much damage total?
20.
20. That's practically half my HP. Less than ideal. Okay.
Do it. Do it.
Do what?
Do it.
Do what?
Take it. Do it. Give in to peer pressure.
Mhm.
She can kill you in one turn.
Yes, you can. I am going to use my action to disengage. My second action to disengage. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Jesus.
Right here. Excuse me while I go do something. And, God, this is such a bad idea. I'll see you guys next year. This is my burrito. I'm gonna have this serious clap hangover. And can I see the eel?
If you look for him, yeah, because it's fun. And he's like, do it!
Okay. He puts
Alright,
in his mouth,
Okay.
but he
You
doesn't swallow.
You have to swallow it.
You want to see what happened if he put it in his mouth? No, he swallows.
Alright. You immediately gain. You're gonna have to do some work on paper. Just FYI.
Okay.
You gain 5 times your max HP. And that your max HP increases and your current HP increases. All of your damage output will be multiplied also by 5 times. You are no longer restricted to spell slots. You have no spell slots or anything. You just can cast anything you want.
Can I take some of that too?
So I just went full-blown Super Saiyan, is what I got out of this.
Yeah, you feel real good. You feel powerful.
Wow.
Does Dr. Ink get a lot bigger?
Yes. It looks
Oink.
angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just Popeyed the shit out of that.
Yeah, seriously. All right, so Dr. Ink just grew by, what was it, 4 or 5 times?
5 times.
5 times. He is a tall glass of beer.
A tall drink of water.
That's not funny.
It's a little funny.
It's a little funny.
And she looks up at like this giant thing, and like her eyes widen a little bit. She was not expecting this.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Okay. Dr. Ink is gonna try and take a hit, and it's gonna be like a big crushing smash. That is 17 to
does
hit.
17 to hit for 7 times 5. 35 force damage halved to 17.
He's so strong still.
Yeah, but now you have a chance.
When is it time for our turns yet?
After Biren goes, yeah. Or finishes his turn, rather.
And my health
it
is
like
multiplied
every-
by 5, yeah?
What'd you say?
My health is multiplied by 5, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, 23 times 5. Sorry, I don't have paper in front of me yet.
No, so your max HP
Mhm.
is multiplied by 5.
Mhm.
And then you would gain 4 times your max HP. So your current HP would be 4 times your max plus what your current is, if that makes sense.
Oh, so it's really
still-
tacked on.
Yeah.
So basically, you're only down what you were down before.
Yeah.
Subtract what you were down before.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, I have to do this math. 4x. 4x. 43. That is now 172 HP minus. I'm at 100,
Oh, you're real chunky.
152 HP.
All right.
How do I do?
I think that's all of your actions for the turn.
I only used one actually, unless you count
You just
eating
wanted,
it.
you had disengage,
Yeah.
and then eating it will be an action. You don't get to go again this turn.
Okay. All right.
All right, player turns. What do you guys want to do, if anything? See Baron just get like, it's like that one GIF of the kid, the anime kid who just like suddenly gets really muscular. I'll find it. Don't worry.
Yeah, does the aura of him just like consume the arena and everybody's like, ah.
Yeah, essentially.
I have the power.
I don't even think he needs my help anymore.
Where do I put this GIF? It's not really Oh yeah, it is context. Right, all right.
I still have also, what is it, like advantage on decks and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Good God. Alright, I got chonkered. There's no way this is totally not gonna bite me in the ass.
All right. Player turns. Did you want to do anything?
Poopish shells, go Barry!
Does he need anything now?
I mean, if you wanna rally me,
Sure.
I'll still take it.
I mean,
Sure. Yeah. Troy, I am going to use Rally, which will grant temp HP at a 1d8 plus 2. So, do you want me to do it or you want Barry to do it?
You do it.
I don't care.
Okay. Well, enjoy your 3 temp HP.
Woo!
You got this.
All
I
right.
mean,
I
it doesn't
feel
look
like
he,
1% stronger now.
Hey, you're
Doesn't-
welcome.
It doesn't look like he needs any intervention from me as far as darkness or any other things to be fixed up. So, I mean, might as well start keeping the crowd hyped. So we'll throw out the drums again.
All right. Everyone is already super hyped, but they get even more hyped.
And I
Alright.
want it like max volume.
Yeah. It's her turn now. She's gonna sprint over to you and be like, "What the fuck?" And then attack you
Exactly like that.
recklessly. Yeah.
Yo,
and
bro,
then
what the fuck?
attack you recklessly anyways. She does not condone cheating. You bitch.
I have 20 AC.
Yeah, so the first, this is with advantage on my part, is a 24 for 16 damage. And our second attack, I don't know why I'm not just clicking the advantage button. Second attack misses. Your AC is 20. And I rolled a 19. Alright, your turn. Just don't be gentle.
No promises.
Sure, Barry.
I'm going
Clap that bitch.
I'm going to use my Clockwork Amulet to roll a 19 to hit on a level 4 inflict wounds.
Okay.
Oh snap!
Um,
Like that's
so
gonna hurt.
yeah, I'm just gonna roll the damage.
That's really gonna hurt.
Oh my god, that is like the worst damage ever.
Yeah, that was pretty pathetic.
Oh
But it's
my
multiplied
God.
by 5, so.
That was okay.
I've never
So
seen that many 2s.
that is a 6d10, and I rolled damage for 14 damage.
It's still multiplied by 5, which makes it 70 damage halved to 35.
35. Okay. Well, that was disappointing. I was expecting to hit harder. Dr. Ink is kind of like, he's hobbling over. He doesn't, he's almost a little bit too big. He's kind of like not used to his size, and he's gonna take a crack at it as well.
I don't have to.
That is a 19 to hit
Yeah.
with 50 force damage.
Ooh, she's 25. So she's still up. Okay.
It's her turn. Actually, can I just use Booming Blade on her?
No.
Because I have a second action, and that action can be.
Can't be a spell.
Well, I'm a warcaster, so I can use.
But
melee.
the haste specifically says it can't be a spell.
Okay. I'm good.
Alright.
So she has to roll Wisdom 16 on shot glasses.
$13.
Oh, that's not good.
Hmm.
That is not good. I'm gonna have such a wicked hangover after this. That is 7 times 5, so 35 halved.
15? Okay. She's not looking good.
How much did I bet on this?
I like to double down on that bet.
I was just thinking, I should have bet more money on this.
Alright. I'm a barbarian. All I know how to do is hit and get hit. Fuck,
Hey,
I wanted to click
I
the
feel like
advantage
that's
button.
very demeaning.
Yeah, well, I didn't give these characters like magic items or anything because it's a lot of fucking work. 22 to hit you for 14 damage on the first attack. I'm gonna turn on advantage. Second attack. 28 to hit. For 16 damage. Not much else to be done here. Your turn.
Okay. Man, she's hitting pretty hard. Okay. I am going to. I'm going to use Dr. Ink first.
Yep.
And have him smack away. Oh, that is that's a 27 to hit. 16 times 5 is 80, so 40 damage.
Oh, she's super down.
Mm.
Just real down. And just for the sake of getting through this, she does kind of like you lower her to a knee, and then she kind of like takes a deep breath and stands back up.
Right. And then I'll I'm gonna hit her with a booming blade.
You cannot, even if it's a melee magic attack, you cannot non-lethal
Or I'm-
with any magic.
Then I'm gonna punch her.
Okay.
Yeah, times 5.
I'm just
the
letting
power.
you know that you can't non-lethal if you wanted to.
Can you like?
That's a 16 to hit for 4 bludgeoning.
Can you literally and hypothetically clap her right now?
Oh, can I?
Let's clap her. Troy, clap her. He's yelling from the stands.
And I kind of give her like it's a hard hit, but it's
That's
like
a pretty hard hit.
across the face,
Mhm.
and it makes a clapping sound.
Yeah.
But it's not a rude like I'm slapping her, you know.
Yeah, no. You do, and it lowers her to a knee again, and she gets up again.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's all your actions. I believe, right?
I'm gonna I didn't use. I only did the shot or not shot glasses. Dr.
Oh,
Ink.
you're right. Okay.
I'm gonna hit her again.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're hitting real hard, aren't you?
I rolled
Okay,
a
this-
26.
This one knocks her flat, and the crowd again, just as much with the last one, goes silent, and then there's like some confused clapping and cheering, and then you hear an "Oh my God, I'm so rich," which is very clearly the eel.
And Troy.
Yeah, and you're victorious, and you still feel great, and you still feel powerful, and you can cast endless magic, and you feel really good.
I have the power, and I just like shoot out like a bunch of stuff out of my fingers.
Yeah, this will be fun. This will be really fun. Okay, so she is dragged out of the arena, not dead. You did not kill her.
Good.
But she is dragged out of the arena. And yeah, you have won the Tartarus tournament, and you get like 15 minutes of applause, and people throw roses, and two ladies throw their panties at you.
Guys, why does Barry look so itchy?
He looks real strong right now. And Baron, you're free to leave and go reunite with your friends and get a ton of money. Won! You did it! Completely honorably.
Totally
fair.
honorably. We haven't cheated since like the second fight at all.
No
or-
one's cheated. Everyone's blown away. Your name's gonna be legendary around here.
Totally.
People don't even know what you are. They're just like the beast thing. Did you see him just
You know what?
crush
Actually, I'd like to
everything?
do. I'd like to shoot out a big symbol of Alabol's religious
Oh.
symbol.
That's good. That's cool.
Do
That's
drugs,
good, yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Almost says it's okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
You want to go reunite with the party, and I can hand out your winnings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This-
Sure.
Give me all
This
my
day.
money.
Shall
Hey.
ever henceforth be known as Biren's Day.
Barry,
Uh,
did you cheat?
So really quick, when Umbra brings the money out to you, he himself is like crying because he has lost so much money.
What? Yes.
He's like, you just had to go ahead and live, didn't you?
I'm sorry. Where's my money?
It's alright. It's alright. I'll just take the collector's fee. It's fine. Erebir is getting 350 gold back.
I
so
thought it
you're up
was
250.
4-1.
Yeah, so 100 times 4 minus the collector's fee.
Oh, okay. So just add. Wait, what?
You're adding.
Wait,
If-
collector's fee?
Hell yeah.
Umbra did this before.
Fine, whatever.
Biren, you would be getting 1,000 back. Fuck, I have to do percentages now.
Or we could do a flat rate.
What? It's 1,000
Collector's fee.
gold.
No, 500 divided by 4. No, wait, 50 divided by 400. I can do this. I'm math brain. It's
Stuff and things.
times 1,000.
It's science.
So you are getting 875 gold.
What's a dub?
Big money.
Minus 250.
Okay. Magnus would be getting 800 back. But he's
But he
getting
bet on the
700
other guy.
instead. Did you bet on the other guy?
No, he didn't.
Okay, you're getting 700. Troy is getting. He bet 300. Wait, that's not right. 37. I don't think so.
You can do math here. We're playing a math-based game. It's no big deal.
You get. Oh shit, math. You get 260 back.
So,
Wait, no. I'm sorry.
That's-
It's my. I totally fucked that up.
I'm getting less back than I put down.
No.
Dark
you're-
days.
I can't.
The economy's rough.
This is why I didn't major in math.
The house ran out of money, and this is what they had left.
You are getting. You would have gotten 1,200, and you're getting back 1050.
No rebellion to fees, says Sunshine. I mean, I'm pretty strong right now.
So, Magnus, does this mean you can pay back that 100 gold you owe me?
Where my
I don't
money?
recall any 100 gold.
All right, you
This
guys
is by
have.
far
enemy.
the most money I've ever had.
I don't have any other plot stuff I want to do tonight, so the rest is up to your interactions.
Barry, did you
Barry.
cheat?
Here we go.
Well, I wanted to make sure that we'd win. I wanted to make sure.
But she was an honorable competitor in this thing, and you just smashed her by cheating. That's not okay.
We need to use the correct terminology here, Poopers. You didn't smash her.
You clapped her!
Thank you.
Regret so much.
The clapping.
Well,
We need
I
to
didn't
look
kill
at
her.
the big picture. The greater good here is that we get to talk to the champion
Good.
and get the jewels. He didn't kill her.
Yeah, but
for
it's
the
still-
record, Barry, I'm very happy you're alive.
I mean, I'm happy
As am
you're
I.
alive too, but there are certain things that, like lines that you just don't cross as a person.
I'm
Hey Barry,
sorry,
did you win or
Poopers.
lose?
I'm s- Say again.
Did you win this fight or did you lose?
I won.
Oh, alright. Enough said.
Dishonor. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your rogue, dishonor on your whole family.
I'm
Here's
sorry,
your
Poopers.
shame, Bill.
I think it's more
Pretty
important
sure
to
he
me
doesn't
that
have
we-
any family.
Yeah.
He does,
Oh,
they're
that
just
was too
rocks.
soon.
Yes, that hurts, Poop. Nah, just kidding. But
We're your
Poopers,
family. You've dishonored me.
I think it's more important that we make sure we save the world, and part of that was winning this tournament.
You don't think there was any other way that we could have talked to these people who are clearly interested in us? Like, it's done. I'm not going to say anything about it anymore, but that was a very dishonorable way to fight.
Hard to save the world when you're dead.
She wouldn't have killed you if you had fought there. She didn't kill me.
Viren doesn't know what to say. Oh, look who it is.
Magnus had a guest that decided to crawl through the doggy door and see what we were doing.
Hey, little dude.
Sorry to
Is
interrupt.
oh, Moon has a midnight snack, I see.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, you have your pass. Yeah, no. Sorry. Anyway, keep going.
I mean, we have multiple things we need to do, and if we wanted to talk to that knight, we could have multiple times, and we didn't. So I think I was left with no choice. I mean, you saw it. She knocked me down to half my health in a single blow.
Not fighting was always a choice. But as I said, we're done. So let's just move on.
Okay.
Well, I assume a lot of people are coming up to Barry, like cheering for him and patting
Yeah.
him and stuff.
For sure.
Now taking tips.
That's right.
After the crowd dies down a little bit around you, a couple of the like maintenance or staff or whatever come up and like force their way through, and they say whenever you're ready, if you wanted to talk to the champion or the founder, they'll be ready in the morning. We can take you to the parlor to discuss with them, and from there you can decide whether you wish to fight him tomorrow.
Fight.
Oh god, I'm gonna need some more drugs.
Fight! He will clap you!
Yeah, I don't even think that with the drugs, I'm still gonna get clapped.
Yeah, the clapping.
While I was fighting, did anyone
Hard
see
clap.
if that man in the suit was around?
The clapster.
No one looked around.
That's a good
I haven't seen this suit man yet.
Well, that stinks. No?
I asked if any players wanted to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
we didn't
think
look around.
I'm good for tonight.
Okay.
We'll call it here then.
All right, guys.
Thank you for joining us.
Have a good week, everybody.
Yeah.
We play on Fridays. We'll be back next Friday.
Cool.
Can't wait.
I'm ready to not have any more combat. I'm sick of running it. So sick
Wait,
of
but
running
what
it.
if we fight the guy?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Fine, I'll
You
go
could have
build.
set up that stat
I'll
block.
go build the 10th character.
One round.
feat.
One round of combat only.
Did we get a
Yeah.
hotness check, by the way, on this guy's armor?
Yeah.
His
can we get a
armor
hot
is
check?
fucking hot. I sent you a picture of it.
Well, that's
Oh,
true.
It was
told
pretty hot.
It was.
Do we need to roll a hotness for him under the armor?
You've never
Ooh.
seen him, but I guarantee you, because all of my cool OCs are hot, he's really hot.
Everybody important is hot.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's how we know they're important, obviously.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't think that Eel is hot though, right? He's just kind of like slimy weirdo.
No,
guy.
remember those people we met? The little people, like the
The
underground.
dwarves. The dwarves.
They were-
They were
Ugly.
so ugly.
Like beaten with an ugly stick.
That's probably
Uh,
didn't really help them too much.
Yeah, you just ignored that entire plot hook.
Well, because they were ugly.
They rolled under
They're
a fire.
ugly.
Yeah, we're gonna pass on that.
They ain't got no alibi for their
So-
plot hook.
That's gonna be a hard pass for us, I think.
Ooh, your entire city's dying, or do they all look like you?
Right.
Might be for the best.
Yeah, we're just gonna go.
Might be for
Womp
the
womp.
point. Oh my god.
All right, guys. Thanks for following, and we'll see you next Friday. See ya.
Bye.